On our walls, the Pepsi generation thought we'd seen it all. Brightly lit future with flying cars, and we'd all be superstars. Energy is endlessly entertaining us violently. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive all night going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. We were young, we were full of it. We had it down and stayed silent. We worked hard, we were self-aware. Made mistakes that land us anywhere. With corded phones and tape machines, you could do anything if you just believe. Commercials play on TV, and nothing was ever free. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive all night going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. Time flies so fast in an instant flash. I could drive all night going anywhere. Life moves so fast in an instant flash. I could fly all night going everywhere. He was the kid everyone would tease. He wore old clothes and fake Nikes. He liked computers and Atari games. Wanted friends, but kids can't be mean. He played the keyboard, loved the music scene. Formed a band that we pay to see. It's funny how people see all the rock stars on MTV.
What's up, everybody? Tuesday coming at you. Suikoden time Tuesday. Hell yeah. That's some serendipity for you. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well for a official pre-stream. This one is not a non-pre-stream day, but you know they're all the same anyway. I'm not late at all. I start exactly when I mean to, Wild Bill, and you are filtered. Big ups everybody to who joined for the Pistol Man Adventures last night. Once again, a lot of people are saying they can't get the notifications. So, if you want to get the notifications, my friends, you've got to follow my secret research Twitter account, which is Taco-chan World Order, I think. Hold on, what is it? Yes, it is. Follow this, and I upload what I'm going to play there, okay? That was 2.5 hours of action last night. So, if you didn't check it out, the VOD is available. Follow this account, okay? That's where it's getting. That's where it's getting. That's where the updates shall be. Now, more work for you? Yes, Tez. I'm asking you to do it. Anyways, we did get stuck. I did get a truck stuck again. That's my third time. But I got this one out, and that's part of the fun. Like Kojima intended, you know what I'm saying?
Kojima's a fucking cocksucker.
All right, easy. Let's get right into it, because we are rushed on time here. Let's get to the recap of yesterday. So, we do have, he did hit the goal twice, so no salt in that way, but he was salty in a different way. And Memology 101 is going to tell us all about that. Shout outs to him for this one first.
It's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with.
I'll tell you about the kicks thing, too. The poll is up already, guys. How many times will he say kicks? But I'm sure this video is going to tell us all about it, I promise. Or the next one.
That's the worst feeling.
I don't want to spoil. Ooh. That's the worst feeling.
But
if only there's something you could do about that.
By the way, people are saying, oh, how could you have a third-generation viewer? You've only been doing this for
All right, we're
7
skipping past this part. We're going to the end, okay? We're going to where they're kind of doing gameplay. We did see all this yesterday. Remember, he said, oh, yeah, I think I have 3-generation viewers. And then he coped about that. So let's get into when he started playing.
In Beastfly.
Wait, did he really say that? Hold on.
Like this. I don't like it because she's not tough. The problem is there's going to be a zillion things in the room. This is exactly the same as the fucking Beastfly.
She's not tough, but there's other stuff in the room that makes it tough. Ah, yes.
We got an idiot LARPer in the kick chat saying, if your parents aren't interested in watching what you're producing, what does that tell you? It tells me that they have no interest in video games whatsoever and never have.
This one struck a chord.
The only video games my dad ever played was Atari. Literally, he never touched the Nintendo Entertainment.
This one struck a chord. This is all cope.
Payment system. He doesn't care to. There you go. Has nothing to do with me or my content. It has to do with personal preference and generational differences. I grew up in the technology generation of video games.
The technology generation.
Internet. My parents did not. So they're completely separated from me when it comes to culture and everything. It's really weird. Why am I toxic? You want to know who's toxic? You want to know who's fucking toxic? Your parents. Because they're letting you use the fucking internet and say dumb shit on the internet because I know you're like fucking 8 years old.
But also, I think that is normal, by the way. Parents don't want to watch their son do gaming. But, I mean, it seems like they would check out some big events, maybe. But, like, what are those big events? Mommy, I'm doing the Save the House marathon if you want to check in. You know what I mean? So, I get your parents not wanting to watch. My dad has tuned into one of these streams, and he said, I don't know what's going on, so I don't watch. But he did try it once.
Oh, how am I going to do this? This is so hard. I have to platform off that enemy and go up. And there's no wall jump here.
Well, I'll tell you, Soup GG, hang on.
Wow, this is ridiculously hard, but that's what you have to do. I have to bounce off him, dash to the left, and wall jump up, and I bet that's where the final bloom is, in that upper area that I haven't reached yet. Oh, dang. This will be incredibly challenging. How am I going to pull this off?
Here we go. So Poem's past, as usual, is doing a legendary job explaining, because he knows the game well, and he is explaining how DSP has definitely used the guide to know exactly what to do. For example, with this thing, the needle in, it opens certain doors, And the only thing it describes in-game is play ancient melodies by stringing silk along the needle. Silk will be expanded. Strike enemies to replenish silk, but he knew it opened doors when there's no way to know that without, seeing someone else do it, Or reading about it, of course.
Missed. And I missed again.
Here we go.
See what I mean? The last heart is up there. I knew it. How do I can't bounce off this enemy, though. See, I can't. I can't get the height I need to bounce off the enemy. How am I supposed to do it? I can't wall jump here, and I can't get high enough to land on the enemy. I don't know what they're expecting me to do. I really don't. I have no idea how to do this. And I have no health. They made it like an impossible platforming challenge to get this last item.
Both streams, by the way, yesterday needed a last 30 minutes, $50 to get there.
This sucks ass.
Not that it matters, but there you go.
This is terrible.
So it led to him being salty overall the whole time,
Like, seriously, this is way too hard.
Oh, okay. Apollo Green said it tells you in the tutorial. There we go.
I can't. It still won't work, even if I do it from here. Oh, my God. Dude, I can't even hit the flower. My thumb is killing me from platforming now.
Yeah.
So I can't even hit this flower, this basic thing. I can't do
Platforming is tough.
See, I can't get above it. Helixification, how do you do it? How am I supposed to get on this guy? There's no way to get the height. How am I supposed to get on this guy? There's no way to get the height. How am I supposed to get on this?
That's when you invite someone a bit too big to the gangbang.
I can't get above it. Helixification, how do you do it? How am I supposed to get on this guy? There's no way to get the height.
Oh,
There's no
step stool or something.
way I can get above him. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do this at all. I don't get it. There's no way for me to get that height.
Speaking of step stool, that's a crazy story here, but he's fine. Unc Lore here. When Chew was having our first baby, they were kind of, it was almost go time, I'm standing at the head, I'm standing next to Chew, and they got a step stool out. I'm like, what's that for? Who needs a step stool? And they brought a step stool next to the bed thing, and someone got on that step stool and, used it as leverage to push it out. I was like, holy shit. Isn't there some kind of tool for this? Why we need a step stool and someone just pushing? But that's what they did.
Not now, unless there's a way to get a higher jump later.
I was scared. I was like, why are we bringing a step stool in here, boys? Come on. It wasn't like a medical one either. It's just like, yeah, give me that step stool over there. Come on.
There's no way to get the height to get on top of this guy. There's no way for me
I was scared as shit.
do this because I don't have double jump. That sucks. I wish I'd known that, or I wouldn't have bothered. Here I am here doing this for 20 minutes. Well, I guess we're done, guys. Sorry that I just wasted all that time. That's really stupid that they put this here, and there's no way to do it.
100% garbage.
Akuma win.
100% fucking garbage. A bunch of dumb fuck game developers. I mean, how dumb can you fucking be?
That went well. Oh!
I'm gonna give up.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give up on this quest. I don't think there's a point to doing it. I cannot figure out where the final bloom is, and I'm pissed. I just
Where's
want
the
to do
bloom?
it, but it's not on my map anywhere.
What is this
it's not on
pose?
my map anywhere.
Oh.
I can't figure it out. So I don't know where the missing bloom is. Yeah, it sucks that you don't know what blooms you've gotten. You have no clue what you've collected.
Here's where we're getting
map system
salty.
is awful, basically. Like, really, the map system in this game is bad. And I understand that, they want to make it cryptic or whatever to make it more challenging, but
Are they about to make it like a Metroidvania game?
it definitely should say, if you find an item, mark it off on the map if you have a quest.
Ah, yes.
Because now I have no idea what I've gotten, what I haven't. This is just frustrating. It's not challenging. It's just legit frustrating. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I give up. It sucks that
just
I put
give
so
up.
much time into it.
Just quit.
And to not be
It's
able
easier.
to do it because the game doesn't have a quality of life feature is actually pretty annoying. Yeah, this is garbage. And people, use map markers. Map markers aren't going to tell me where the other flower is.
They can tell you what you already picked up, though.
Markers only tell me the flowers I've gotten already, which doesn't help me right now. Yeah,
Okay.
chat's not pros and dab hands. No one talks when I play this game for some bizarre reason. I don't know why.
Here we go. Here
the
we
chat
go.
just completely slows to a crawl, and views dip dramatically. Like, we only have 147 viewers on YouTube. I'm not even kidding. Keep in mind, this is the hot game. The hot game that everyone is playing and talking about, saying it's like game of the year material. I get 147 viewers on
What does that tell you, Chief?
YouTube and 49 viewers on Kick. I don't even get
What does that tell you, Chief?
200 viewers for the hot new game. I'm serious. Why?
What is that? Is not a positive thing to say. That is not a positive thing to say. That's a very negative thing. Why is he saying this? Hey guys, listen. Shit, I'm playing this hot new game. I can only get less than 200 viewers. That's not. Is that who's at fault here?
And 49 viewers on Kick. I don't even get 200 viewers for the hot new game. I'm serious.
So who's
Why?
at fault?
Is it good? Yes. Is the story interesting? Yes. Is the gameplay engaging? Yes. Is there rage to keep you occupied? Yes. It's Metroidvania. For some freaking reason, people will not watch me play Metroidvania. Now, I'm happy that you guys have supported this playthrough because I like it. I appreciate that you are supporting a game that doesn't bring in any attention or views. Seriously.
Okay,
I'm
but
with
remember,
you.
views don't matter though, guys. How often? Do we hear that? What, 2 days ago? Yesterday? Luckily, I don't. It doesn't matter to me because views don't matter or whatever. Remember, this doesn't affect me. Well, it sure as hell seems like it affects you now.
Copium says 25% left. They can't even handle a bathroom break. That's pretty funny. Buckwell says, I enjoy you, but it's a fucking boring game. Again, it's a Metroidvania. Like, I don't even know what else to say. You
Thanks,
know, over the years, people
Cuckwell.
say, hey, Phil, will you play Symphony of the
Get
Night?
back to American Truck Sam.
Will you play this one, that one? And I always say, no, probably not, because this is why. You know, Metroidvanias, for some bizarre reason, don't work. People will not show up for them. And then you have people who are just, you know, they won't stick around, or they're in the stream, they fall asleep. I don't know what to say.
They
I
fall asleep. Yes, that's something that literally happens.
legit don't know how to explain it. I like these games, but I can't make other people like them.
Gorilla Pimp Chew says, what's up? I hate this boring ass game. I would rather eat bird shit live on a stream than play this here. And here's hoping you're having a beautiful day. Thank you very much for that support, Gorilla X Pimp. I appreciate that.
I will say this is another case where it's for me, this is like game of the year material. Like, I'm really liking it to the point where it's my favorite game of the year. And it's not resonating with my audience. So
You're getting money though. How is that not counting?
see. What are the games this year that I thought were the best games? Claire Obscure. Oh, that game's boring. We hate it. Blueprints. Oh, that game's
No, those games didn't hit the goals though.
boring. We hate it. Silk Song. Oh, that game's boring. Like,
That hits the goal. What's your criteria for people saying they hate
these
it?
are the best games. Do you understand that? The other AAA games are ass now. The big games, the big names, they're all overhyped garbage. $5 zillion fucking investment to develop it. Development time out the ass. Comes out, game sucks.
I believe this game had a long development time, didn't it? But okay.
These are the best games. So if you guys don't like the best games, I may have to say something. Maybe you
What?
just don't like video games anymore.
Who are you talking to? Whoa, who are we talking to?
Did you ever think of that? Like, I like all these games that have been coming out this year. Clear Obscure, absolutely amazing. Graphics, music, story, gameplay elements, exploration, amount of content.
Yeah, he's yelling to people that aren't here. He's done this many times before. He's yelling at people that aren't here. But he's as angry as at the audience that is there.
Graphics, music, story, gameplay elements, exploration, amount of content. Everything good. I didn't change my fucking input timing, you piece of shit.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't changed it.
How can anyone judge their own input timing? That's the best. That's the fucking best. I didn't change my input timing.
Oh my god. Dude, I give up. I tell you, it's not consistent. It's pissing me off. I haven't changed my fucking input timing.
Yeah,
at all.
definitely.
Yet I can't parry anything now. 40 minutes because the game won't fucking parry. Blueprints, best puzzle game I probably ever played. It's got elements of a roguelike. It's got all this thing. It keeps going on and on. This game, right? Amazing Metroidvania style challenge. Interesting, stuff that keeps adding. It gets better and better.
Beautiful description. What was that? Let me hear that again.
Style challenge. Interesting, stuff that keeps adding. It gets better
Interesting stuff that keeps adding.
and better. Boring. Maybe you don't.
Maybe he should take Jeff Keighley's job on the stage for those award shows. Listen, I gotta introduce a new game to you, Silk Song. Let me tell you, it's a Metroidvania style game. Interesting stuff. Keeps coming. Metroidvania didn't resonate with my audience, though. However, but it does win Game of the Year.
Stuff that keeps adding. It gets better and better. Boring. Maybe you don't like games. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. If you're here, you're like, oh, I just hate this. Maybe you don't like games. Did you think about that? I don't know what else to say. Maybe you like me and my personality, and when I'm playing a game like this, it doesn't come through or something. Maybe that's what it is. And if that's the case, that's fine. I want you to understand, I'm not insulting you or anything. If you're here just to hang out with me and this doesn't feel like a hangout session because I'm playing a difficult game, okay, I get it. But at the same time, understand, these are the best games of the year. Why are you on a gaming stream?
I know, they aren't. What the fuck? They aren't. This makes no sense logically. Who are we talking to? I don't understand this. If a lot of people don't like this, so they're not here. So they're already taking your advice. You don't have to tell them not show up. They already aren't.
Why are you on a gaming stream?
That's amazing. You want less people to be here?
Got her. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Bullshit. Come on.
And not a single hit was landed. Watch this. I got you. Hang on. Oh.
Bullshit. Come on. Why make you think you won the fight? Come on.
You know how many games have done that? Insane amount, including a very famous Metroidvania, no Super Metroid.
Fuck, annoying. You annoying bitch. You think you're done? No, continues now. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Yes, I know the block, but here's the point I'm making, because the block says, well, I liked them. Take a look at stream attendance. 139 people on YouTube and 60-some people on Kick. Usually, for a typical stream, we have between 200 to 300 on YouTube and around 80 to 100 on Kick. So I think you see my point. Attendance is way down for the best games of the year. Same thing happened when I played Claire Obscure earlier this year. Let me stick it straight up again.
Oh, shit. Come on, Norm. Where you at? It's pretty simple. He hit all the elements that go into low viewership on DSP's stream, okay? It's not a game he's really going to rage at that much, especially since he already hit the goal. And that's really the main thing, because when the goal's not being hit, the attendance goes up because that means trolls are going to watch, right? Also, detractors are playing this game already if they're haven't beaten it already. So that's going to lead to low viewership. It's not that funny, especially because he already hit the goal. Who's going to be there, right? This shows what his real audience is what? 150?
I couldn't get anyone to show up or support, and I was like, what on earth? Like, how can I get people to like good games? I just don't know. Like, literally, I wish I had like a magic formula to say, hey, I get people to come to my stream if I'm playing a game that I think is really great. I don't know why the viewers don't seem to agree, or they say that it's boring. I don't think this game is boring at all.
All right, there we go. Did it go much longer than that? That was where he ended the video.
Abisho, resubscribed for 13 months and said, Phil, you're boring. Thank you very much, Abisho.
Good find. Retro Jim in the house says, imagine how embarrassed his parents would be if they tuned in during one of his times where he tells people to eat out of his butt or talking about feces. I think the more embarrassing than those things, which would also be embarrassing, would be the begging. I mean, imagine Dave there, someone that went to night school to further his career while having kids and a full-time job, trying to make ends meet, or trying to make sure his family has a better life. And then he gets to see his son beg. That's the real reason he's not watching it. Reno Ryan says, I've said it once and I'll say it again. What most inspires me about Phil is his ability to overcome challenges and persevere through. Thank you, Reno Ryan. That is, I'm guessing a lot of people that eat crayons have that same thought, Reno Ryan. Vikes Black Market Emporium. Ooh, that's interesting. Don't ask how, but I'm selling a kidney. DM your boy cash only. Get the Cash App going. We'll get that. Vikes Black Market Emporium. Here we go. Random Vikes is not liking it, as you would expect. Not a fan. Iwamoto says he likes all these games as long as you pay up. That's what's weird about this one, though, is because he did get the money, right? Is it? I guess it's Whiplash because Final Wish didn't show up and isn't showing up anymore. So he expected more money. Now we're reached where 150 isn't even making him happy. Maybe that's it. Who knows? I am the law says new op. DSP is bulimic. Explains the loss of hair, weight, and muscle, the fast food, full freezer, and cat's weight ballooned. She wasn't with the program with him. Bulimia arc. Ha ha ha. I actually don't think he would do that. I think that's too much work for him. I think that's too much work for him. But hey, it's fine as a Theo theory. Right? It's fine as a Theo theory. That's the fun thing about them. All right, next video, we go to the night stream, and this is where we're going to learn about kicks, I hope. And if he doesn't show you, I will. Okay, so here we go. Pick up. And again, Memeology, double video day.
Bad boys, what you gonna do when I come for you? Nobody must be no brigade. Policeman, they get no break. Soldier man again, no break. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
There is now a new thing on Kick called Kicks.
Okay, so this is what we're looking for today. Kicks with an S, all right, guys? So it has to be an S or it does not count. It's called Kicks, all right? Seabook Dev has a good point. Did he fake the tip and forget? That's why he's max overbig. Hey, I'm not a big believer in the fake tip thing, but maybe he faked that $50 to get him to the goal, and then he knows he didn't really hit the goal, so that's why he was extra pissed yesterday. I do have a kicks counter here. I have it here. I'll show you when the stream goes live. I'll get it ready. I promise.
Which is the equivalent of what bits were over on Twitch many years ago. Remember when I used to be on Twitch? Yeah.
And I have a sound effect too.
If you take a look right now at
I'm
the
always
bottom
on the
of your
ball.
chat rooms on Kick, okay, if you're watching live, you should see a little thing that looks like a house. That's actually the store. And it looks to me like it's a house, though, but it's supposed to be a store. If you click on the store, you can buy kicks, just like you used to be able to buy bits on Twitch. And then you can send kicks to the streamer, and I keep all of them.
Give me monies.
Just like on Twitch, I keep anything you send
get all of them.
And 1 kick is 1 penny. So 100 kick, 100 kick. That sounds weird, doesn't it? But yeah, 100 kick
100
gets
kick.
$1. 1,000 kicks is $10.
Pretty cool, man.
There you go. So tonight we're gonna see how this works. If anyone actually does it, we'll get to see how it works, and we'll get to see if it redeems or if it saves or how it all works. I don't know. We don't know if it's gonna appear on the screen or what. The thing is, this is literally brand new. It just happened. So because of that, it doesn't integrate with anything. There's no way I could have a pop-up on my stream for it or anything yet because nothing works yet. Okay?
So that's what we're looking for today.
Will we get any kicks tonight? I don't know. I don't know how it works, honestly. Okay, and again, if someone does sends kicks more than 100 kicks at a time, please let me know in the kick chat because I need to shout those out. And right now I have no way to keep track of them.
All right, so here's my kick counter, just letting you know. I have a kick counter here. I will play it just as a sample for you. There we go. That's a single kick. The kicks, that was a funny idea, but I didn't get it ready in time. I didn't have that much time today. So there we go. That's 2. That's a 3. I'll reset it. It's going down. There we go. It's a 0. Okay, here we go.
Nice. This guy's gonna get down. He's an idiot. Nice. Can I do a perfect grenade toss? No, because I have no grenades. That answers that question.
All right, sweet. I'll watch it, Wolfie.
Oh! He wouldn't take cover. He ran up and
Jesus!
He wouldn't take cover. He ran up.
That sound effect got me.
Up and literally just walked right into cover, would not snap, and just died. What an idiot. Oh my god, what a fucking idiot.
Scratch one throw. Oh yeah.
blind fire. Game where blind fire is really good. Look at that shit.
All right, you want to move, or we'll just stay here forever? This is fine.
That guy's stuck.
Nice.
How the fuck, Cole? You got down too? For real?
Oh, DSP again, guys. Good morning, all. I'll tell you when someone responds. I will tell you when someone responds. It has not happened yet. I'm watching it right now.
Oh my god, it's gonna take an hour.
Oh my god.
Why do they keep getting down? Why are they so shit?
I gotta put that on Twitter right now. Hold on. Bear with the standby, please. Hold on. Oh fuck that Hello Darkness, my old friend. It was a good, funny idea, but I can't make that happen. Hold on, here we go. And with the on stream, let's do it live. Okay, here we go. Okay, posting. Okay, posted. Okay. No one has responded, by the way. No one has responded yet. No one has responded. I repeat, no one has responded. Okay? Still no one.
Why am I no longer in cover? All 3 of my AI teammates are down. Are you fucking kidding?
Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me.
Why are you all so dumb? This is ridiculous.
Yeah. How can anyone respond? It's just like waking up to an empty room and saying, good morning, all. The ants look up. So, are you talking to us? The woodland critters. You talking to us? We're waiting for you to come outside. Come on.
Jeez. What a bunch of morons. They all ran in front of the turret and all got down. Complete idiots.
Don't big up the
Okay.
What county are you in?
Checkpoints are good. Well, a bunch of people are sending single kicks over on
Yeah,
Kick.
yeah.
I appreciate that, but as I said earlier, I'm not going to shout out single kicks. They're only a penny.
So that's like the new like troll. No one has responded, by the way. Absolutely not. No one has responded yet. The new troll is to send penny because it then fills up the whole chat.
All right? But if you do 100 or more, that's when I will shout out your contribution.
Scratch one grub.
It doesn't matter if someone sends 100 single kicks. I'm not shouting it out. That you have to do 100 or more in one, or in one single kick, or that's it. You're not getting a shout out. I'm not adding single fucking kicks tonight to figure out if someone did 100. That's ridiculous. Same thing on Twitch. It's the same rules that I used to use on Twitch. Yeah, as you can see, they're going to have to fix this system on Kick. What's happening right now, the Kick chat, you're unable to disable messages for people sending kicks. So you have people sending
Why would they ever want to do that?
one kick, and the entire chat is just people sending one kick, and it's a penny. So literally, that you could have 4 people doing that, and they could just dominate the whole chat. No one can ever talk.
Yeah.
And you make like $2. So they got to fix that. It should be, you can only see it in the chat if like someone sends 100. It shouldn't be like for 1 that it pops up in the chat. I'm definitely glad we don't pop us on the stream for that. Can you imagine my whole face was covered in shout outs for fucking 1 penny?
I'm sure there's a way to turn that off that he didn't know. Oh, Buckwell was doing it too? I didn't realize that. One thing that Memalji didn't show as well is in the beginning of the stream, Kick staff showed up because I guess they're just seeing if kicks are working or whatever. And then DSP was doing it and say, okay, hey, what's up, man? Cool. Yeah, the kicks are working. But then like 2 minutes later, he said, oh, yeah, I want to tell you something. Brian, are you still here? And Brian was not there anymore. It was very funny. Brian? Oh, shoot. Brian left. Shoot. He wanted to tell him something. Who knows what the fuck it was. Nibbity in the house says, here's a few YouTubes for you. Oh, thank you for the YouTubes. Yes, I do appreciate YouTubes. And Jordan Fadeaway says, silly deadhead kicks are like bits. Yeah, it's just Kick trying to make more money and trying to be like Twitch, you know? It was inevitable. It was an inevitability. It'll only be a matter of time until they do the hype trains, right? And Philip will tell you all about them. I was very close to doing a poll about how long will he talk about kicks, but my prediction right now is 20 minutes on kicks. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, that's my conservative guess, is 20 minutes on the kick system. Even though no one has to explain them because it's pretty simple in practice and everyone knows what it is. Slideshow has started, but he has not. We got plenty of time. Salute Your Snort says, "Thank you for having me, Jeff. This game is a challenge that's challenging. It's a Metroidvania that's in the style of Metroid and Castlevania. It's also interesting." Oh, he does have one. He has finally got a response. He has a response from one person. It just happened. Ian said morning. Ian is the guy that I think does he mod for him? I don't know. He's not a mod, I guess. It doesn't show. So there we go. But there you go. Ian has said hi. There we go.
Finally, I can increase our total. We're at $54, guys. Come on, let's get some support for Gears. Let's get some subs tonight. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip. Let's get to the goal tonight. Rather than spamming 1 penny all night over on Kick like idiots. Get some significant contributions.
Yes, definitely. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Vikes. Yeah, that is. Ian's the guy that paid for Blueprints, right? Yes, that is correct. Your memory is correct.
Oh, what the? Yo, he came out of nowhere with the instant kill. That was so cheap. That was insanely cheap.
How was that cheap?
They gave him the high ground, too. You bastards.
Okay, whatever.
Chess Battle Advance says, who the fuck is LTG? That is a correct statement. Absolutely correct. Who the fuck is LTG?
Yeah, definitely. Why did you want to fight him in a fighting game then if you don't know who he is?
Nobody fucking cares.
Except for you, because you keep wanting to fight him in a video game. Okay.
Okay. Tips, where are they? In fact, hold on a second. I forgot. We didn't hit $30 in tips yet, so we got to turn it. Here we go. We didn't hit $30 in tips yet. So, until we hit $30 in tips, this is the stream, guys. Sorry. This is how it's got to be, okay?
That's what he's literally doing, though, now, so.
God damn it. What happened? You saw the camera got stuck? I don't even know where I was.
So I can't get the blue coin.
Oh, this video's long. Let's go about halfway through. We're not going to make it over there. Let's see, like, some begging time. Here we go.
They fucked the stupid game up. This nonsense.
Why am I reloading? Doesn't make any sense. I can't. You can't kill them because he starts reloading, and that's it. You're done. The second that you start reloading, you can't even kill the guy standing next to you.
All right, you want to see the, I'll give you the complete look at the chat, okay? This is the complete look. I'll give you the complete picture of the chat as we are speaking right now. There you go. That's every single thing in his chat right now. You remember how long ago it was where I showed you Good Morning All?
So
and the stream has, and the slideshow is on, by the way. Just to remind everyone, the slideshow is on. So he's live. Everyone got their notification. Damn. Oh, shit.
You do 2 melee attacks, and the game forces a reload even though you have ammo. It's a fucking game glitch. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Got about 3 hits in.
I'm reloaded right now. I don't need bullets.
So what are you doing then?
Nothing.
What was that?
Look, what am I?
What was this?
Nothing. Look, what am I doing? It won't do it. I told you, it's completely glitched. The game won't let you just cut everyone up. The actual thing interrupts and fucks up.
All right. DSP has responded in chat now to the latest topics question from Ian. He says, first the new kick changes that came out of nowhere last night. I told you that's 20 minutes. And then the other response is, then the best games of the year and why mysteriously they've been the least watched on my streams. It's not that fucking deep, brother. None of your shit has views. Why are you bringing this up? It makes you look bad. It makes you look worse. No manager would tell you to do this. Let's talk about how I can't get views with the best games that are released. And how that's your problem. Okay.
This is fucking stupid.
Oh!
Snipers! Up there!
Little Crow did a super chat saying you could just go when he says, let's go, jump on the train, don't keep fighting. Okay. Well, let's see when he says that. I don't hear him saying that.
Nice aim. There we
This is
go.
legit awful. I don't want to
We got
do
there.
this. Yeah, it's a cover-based shooter, but cover doesn't work here at all.
Why
You
not?
can't use cover here because they keep spawning in all around, circular around you. So you can't use the mechanics.
All
of the
around
fucking game
circular
here.
around you?
Let's go!
Right in the head, 0 impact. Wow.
Ah, okay, big ups. You can't raise the saw after being shot for a bit. Gotcha.
Yep,
I don't
why
remember.
does it
I
not
played
work?
this
I'm
back in the
shooting
day,
head.
but
No
that's a
effect.
long time ago now.
This is fucking garbage.
Oh, yeah!
What's he shooting now? He's shooting through. Look. That didn't count according to the game. That perfect headshot didn't fucking count. Again, a perfect headshot didn't count.
Perfect headshot.
Still
Didn't
not
count.
done. There's still more.
Why don't you go? Yeah. Okay, you figured it out.
Oh my god, that was the worst segment of the campaign by far. Someone said the bug says you're playing cowardly as if you die in the game, you're gonna die in real life. Dude,
Yes.
it's on hardcore. I can't take any shots. This isn't standard difficulty. This is hardcore. It's hard as fuck. If you walk out, you die. I was trying to play that with cover. You couldn't do it because they kept spawning to your side. I had to take over that fucking locust hole. There was no other way to do it.
Uh-huh.
And then
It's on hardcore, dude. You can't even go move with that. Okay, some stuff from the chat here. I wanted to get some kicks. Troongate Legacy is saying. Trongate's Legacy. I wanted to get some, but the additional tax charge put me off. And then, the single kick spamming. I think anyone doing that should probably be banned, says Ian. Well, DSP Response says, banning doesn't stop it, LOL. That's part of the problem. And that's what he's saying. There you go.
someone tipped $2 to stop attempting to cheese. No one's cheesing, you fucking idiot, but thanks for your buck. Okay.
Big up, Scrubson.
So guys, we have just the finale left. We're at 60-some bucks of support. Can we please hit the goal tonight? We have hit 7+ straight streams that we have hit our goals.
What does that mean?
Let's get support for Gears of War right now.
Oh, shoot.
Let's get
Like, what if Linda tuned in right now? That's the nightmare.
kicks. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs right now for the finale of Gears of War Reloaded. We have literally done great the entire playthrough. I don't know why we're at the end now and we're only at 60 bucks. Let's go right now. Let's get some momentum. Who's going to give the sub right now?
Right now! Hey! Joe tomorrow!
Who's going to get the membership right now? Let's go.
Now! Come
Let's get
on!
a couple going.
Why is he doing? Shut the fuck up. All right.
Come on, let's go. Let's get some support, and then I'll finish the game. But let's get some support momentum going. Or else we're not going to hit the goal, and that's going to suck because we hit a ton of goals in a row. That momentum stifled on a game that's been doing well. What the hell? Let's
shoot.
go.
What the hell?
So we're going to get nothing. No support right now. Seriously.
So is that's what we're
fuck
doing
it then.
here?
I'm just going to turbo through the end of the game. All right. Ooh, man, God.
Imagine that, trying to punish his audience by turboing through the game. I do the opposite with Piss Style Man, by the way. I just do more useless shit.
Guys,
Sorry,
this has been a grind, but let's get this done.
Anya, what are we looking at? Thanks, man.
That doesn't blow up? It doesn't look like it would blow up. Nope. Huh? Great.
Let's move out.
He did get it. He got it at the end, I think, the dude, but we'll see.
What? I don't know what killed me.
right, so Trongate's legacy is a stupid. Well, and so is Bookworm, by the way, but I'll get to his chat in a second. Trongate's legacy says, I don't know why Kick puts a tax on everything and YouTube doesn't. Yes, they do, except DSP's paying the tax, not you, dumb fuck. Anyways, then Bookworm says, when everyone's views are down across the board, you start to wonder if YouTube was always fluffing the numbers on creators to disillusion them into staying on the platform. Brilliant, Bookworm. Yes, definitely. That would definitely. Why would they stop doing that then, Bookworm? Anyways, if it was that easy, why would they ever stop, buddy? But okay, let's go. Very smart, Bookworm.
Here they come.
Wow. I was like, oh, maybe I could just run by the enemies. I instantly died. Instant. Holy shit.
Hoffman's picked us up. We're on our way.
Yeah, well, that's the truth, Pizza W. He makes it so it's everyone's problem now. So people that stick around do think it's their problem, right? They think this shit. I bet they go whenever they go to their job, wherever it is, they're thinking about, oh man, I hope YouTube fixes this problem for Philip. You know, I really think there is people that are like that. You know, even the ones that can't, not the whales, but the normal people that are there every day that don't donate. You know, they're like that. They think it's a real problem. Oh, views are down. I hope they figure this out.
Oh, it would help if Dom would have come back here and helped, but he didn't do anything. I'm dead. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. This game still doesn't fucking work.
Dude, you gotta be joking me. Dom
Jason.
didn't come. I had to go over here and I just get killed fucking instantly. Be joking me.
When you're reviewing the gangbang afterwards.
Dom didn't come. I had to go
Fuck!
over here and I just get killed fucking instantly. What is wrong with this fucking game? Why are they so?
There's a ladder. I'm on it. Watch
Someone
out.
take care
How
of
is that my
Dom.
fucking fault? What just happened?
Dom always goes. He's usually the first. That was... I'll stop.
There's supposed to be 2 players doing this.
Yes, friends.
Not
Try to get one.
This is so dumb. He literally doesn't even get on a turret. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Watch our back.
Oh, there he is.
Lock and load.
I'm stuck, dead.
Perfect.
I'm stuck because the AI is terrible. Dom did nothing to help at all, so the Reavers got me from behind.
Well, that explains why he didn't come yet. It's reciprocal.
It's obvious Dom's supposed to do something of use here, and he's not.
Well, you gotta give him some help. Tell him what you want.
I gotta start completely over from the entire segment. Wow.
Start from the beginning. Kiss his neck.
Did they die or what? Look how many bullets I put in them. I don't think they die. I don't think they actually die. Oh my god. Come the yo, this is insane. What an awful campaign this is on hardcore without co-op. This is one of the worst campaigns I've ever played because I don't have a human partner.
4 cars ahead.
Say that again, sir.
Campaigns I've ever played because I don't have a human partner.
Yeah, yeah, we know about that. The full-time one.
Sure.
Your human partner died.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't know if I'm gonna finish this campaign at this point. Seriously. This is absolutely fucking insane, the way that this is. Oh my god, where the fuck did you come from? Oh my god!
Yes, there is, Vikes. I did it myself. I said it was Rambo come back.
Like, I'm gonna hit this fucking guy, yeah, right.
Let me find it.
Dude, again,
Oh, fuck,
I think
where
they
is that?
infinitely spawn. I can't even move. Yo, this is atrociously bad. It's one of the worst things. Can I just skip this? Maybe I can skip it. Maybe if I push, I can run past it. Because this is just ridiculous. They're expecting me to beat 2 Reavers, one of which has a fucking torque bow, and get past all those locusts, all while my AI companion is in the way doing nothing and getting down constantly. This is fucking stupid.
Basically, here's a whiny baby.
Uh-huh.
This is fucking dumb, man.
Let's move.
No fucking checkpoint.
Just because he didn't want to get trolled, he's doing hardcore. That's the only reason he's here.
Down in front. Oh, yeah.
There we go. We're on it now. Oh, what? Come on, man. What is supposed to happen here? What is he going to blame this on? I really wonder. What can you blame this on? What? I really want to see what he says here.
I'm almost out of time for this stream. If this isn't the last segment, I'm not beating this. If this is not the final segment of the campaign, I'm literally not beating it. This is ridiculous.
That was a manual style. I had to open the temple folder for a second. That was manual. He didn't say anything. He knew that was fucking dumb. That's what he does deep. I don't even care anymore. That's the thing. I don't even care anymore. So I don't. Oh my God. Okay, guys. I'm going to show you the participants in chat right now. Okay. As we speak in this moment. All right. What the fuck? It's never been this over, boys. Never been this over. Nightbot, the streamer, and 2 other dudes.
It's almost time to pick up Kay and you.
What the fuck? That's right now.
It's impossible.
Oh, yeah.
They won't die.
Okay, I gotta turn that Alexa off. It's telling me time to pick up kids, but I need to turn it off for this Alexa in here. Shut up, Alexa. Keep it down over there.
Dude, this is literally awful. I seriously don't think I can beat it tonight. I think I'm done. You need a
That was
co-op
YouTube,
partner to beat
Junon.
this.
YouTube.
This is fucking impossible.
Anya, what the hell is happening?
Literally, he just stands here doing fucking nothing. And I can't beat it because it's too hard.
Before they cut you loose.
You can't have insta-kills in this part. You need to have downings so your fucking co-op partner can raise you again. No, the cabin section's a dead end. The block, we already opened it. It's a dead end. There's an enemy in there and ammo, and that's it. So we're fucked. This is complete bullshit. You need to be able to get revived, and you can't revive when you're playing by yourself.
Yeah, so for this, I guarantee there was more than 200 people watching, because this is the shit detractors will watch too, you know, because he has not hit the goal, and he's raging. Unlike the earlier stream, which is why I was watching that shit.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking beat this. This is fucking awful.
Because you got to remember, there's a lot of detractors that are kind of like not in the world, and they might not even know about Raw Phil, right? It's like, okay, DSP's interesting now. Let's turn it on. As like a little, you know, thing they watch for fun every once in a while.
Look at this. He literally won't get away from me. Look. If you guys had told me how bad this was on hardcore, I never would have played it on hardcore. To be clear, this is unplayable on hardcore without a co-op partner.
Definitely.
This is just ludicrously stupid. How did I kill them?
Random hit to the ground.
Like, I can't get bullets. If you played this on hard, it was incredibly stupid.
This was really stupid.
I can't hit him. Oh my god!
What's
I
this?
don't really want to play anymore. I don't. This sucks. I should have never played this on hard. See what I mean? I should not have played this on hard. This is a waste of time. This is gonna, the whole playthrough's gonna suck now. I listen to fucking PreeStream.
Yeah?
Dom, what the fuck?
I mean, I was talking about the sound. I don't remember the sound that being like that, but that was crazy. Ooh, like seals.
doing? Look at him. Look at the AI. This has got to be a joke. This is the AI.
Just move.
Great AI. Gears of War reloaded. Yeah, they reloaded all right.
Everyone that plays games understands it happens.
Yeah, they reloaded with all fucking blanks.
He's trying to find a place to hide that you're blocking.
Yo, I'm almost out of ammo. That's fucking dope.
You've only got a few more
Come
seconds.
on, checkpoint. Jesus Christ.
Pick you up as soon as we plant the data.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
About fucking time. Desperation, yeah. I'm desperate to end this fucking campaign. It's too long.
Yeah.
Please let this be the end. He's already dead. He said, eat dirt and die. He's literally a pile of flesh, and the pile of flesh quivered and said, eat dirt and die. Pile of flesh, and the pile of flesh quivered and said, eat dirt and die.
Good shake there. Accentuated. Nice.
Let's do this.
I only have 20 bullets. They took my ammo away. Are you fucking kidding me? Guys, I had ammo. I died. I respawned. I have 20 bullets. They took away my ammo.
It's hardcore.
How
You
am
can
I
expect
supposed to
shit
kill
like
him
that.
now? Like, how am I supposed to kill him? I have no ammo. There's no ammo out here. What? It just
Ah, he started.
hit me.
Fun over.
hilarious they
Time
did
for
my
the
ammo.
pre-stream.
I kind of want to get to the cope, though. Let's get past this to this part. We'll get a little bit
I
of
can't
skip
quit
juice.
the credits, apparently.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of skip juice here. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. What was I gonna say? Oh, so on hardcore, that's just crazy hard. Why? Number one, the AI is insanely bad on your team, like ridiculously awfully bad, and just gets down to nonstop. And it almost never ever helps you. Unlike when you're playing with other people, when you get down, no one can take you off the
Okay.
ground. You're just instantly dead. And then there's things that insta-kill you, like headshots, the torque bow.
Should they not?
So that's hard, man. But I got it done, but man, that was challenging as hell. Did it really reset? Look.
Stay cool, baby.
So I can't skip the credits, and I think
Who
that
cares?
it reset the credits on me somehow. How did it manage to do that?
Reset the credits. You mean the music?
I don't know. But anyway. All right, well,
This my kind of shit. Just a
I'm
little
stuck. I can't even go any faster.
Big
I'm
up,
stuck.
Jericho.
scratch.
Look. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I want to say thanks to everyone who did actually support the Gears of War Reloaded playthrough. I didn't think you would. Like, I thought this was going to be something that, like, not would be very interesting, but you guys seem to like it. So thank you for that. For those who did show up and support.
Yeah, see, he's done now. It's 86.
I really appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the playthrough. Notably, if you want to support now so we can hit the goal tonight, now would be the time, because I gotta
Now's
go
the
now, 'cause
time.
I stayed late to finish this. I didn't know it was going to be that long.
My kind of shit.
All right. I stayed late, guys.
I have nothing else to say. I don't know why I can't script the credits. I tried and it restarted the credits.
Any money?
I can't get out of it. I'm literally stuck. I can't even move in the game right now. I'm done.
To the left. To the right.
Are you for real? Come on.
To the right.
It's not too
Stay cool, baby.
late. Maybe there's been more.
Shit.
Dude, the
You
music
muted
is
it.
done and it's done. Manually check $4 tip.
What? There it is.
All right, I received a $54 tip.
There you
And
go.
I'm assuming this is from Alex from Phoenix, because they're the one who just told me about it. And he says, tonight must end with some sort of a W.
Hilarious.
Because the music won't fucking stop playing. It's terrible.
Okay,
What?
clown mode.
Going? Is the credits looping? I can't leave. It's hell. I'm stuck in hell.
Why don't you just turn it off?
Stand up.
This is hell. And I can't leave.
Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. Oh.
Fuck is Plastic Wax Studios, and why do I give a shit?
To the left.
We're at 144 of support. Let's get 6 more. Let's hit the goal for the conclusion of Gears of War. I've engined its own credit sequence? It's my kind of shit.
You have to do that, by the way.
Continuing. Credits are continuing. You're still stuck in the... Oh,
Nope.
Alt F4 doesn't work. Get out.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
I can't...
This is him trying to be funny, so you know how that goes. He did make a very funny thumbnail for that, though. I'll show it to you here. It is right here. And he does the scream, as you can see. I'll make it big for you here. This is what the thumbnail he decided to go for right here. And it looks like he doesn't have any teeth. And remember, you can choose your thumbnail, guys. They let you do that. You can choose the image that is shown. Doesn't look like he has any teeth. But, okay. Pretty cool. The snort sex pull down is interesting, too. You are right. Chuck Buried. All right. There we go. Time for some fun. Big ups, Bird Kids Revenge. Hey, Linda, what is Phil up to these days? Did he ever give you any grandkids? Linda, no, don't do it. Oh, Bird Kids Revenge. Birds Revenge. Shout outs. Lunar Guardian says, shout out to Nightbot, holding it down. I do see he has about 10 participants now, so things are rocking and rolling, all right? Toad Eric says, Phil's laugh should be played on repeat at Guantanamo Bay. Big ups, Toad Erics. All right, here we go. Time to start. Oh, big ups, Solid Colt. Oh.
Nowhere. We've got some interesting topics to talk about.
All right, we're counting
First of
kicks
all,
now. Counting
Kick
kicks.
has new improvements to live streaming, including the ability to set sub goals for set periods of time, as well as a brand new kicks system that rivals the bit system over on Twitch. We're going to talk about that this morning to explain fully how it works, and already how we found out about some loopholes and issues with it that Kick's going to have to improve. Also, of course, I want to tell you how I'm going to handle it. Now, in addition to that, something dawned on me last night. Okay? I was playing Silk Song yesterday, and I came to the realization that it just seems like this year, the best games are all very similar in one certain aspect, but at the very same time, those games have not gotten much attention on my streams.
So what?
And I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. I think that we need to have an open discussion about the gaming year that has been 2025 and why people seem to like or dislike a certain type of game on DSP Gaming. Because obviously I want to do what's right for the future, but at the same time,
I know where you're going with this.
I don't want to be skipping the best games of the year. So
I know what he's going to say. He's going to say, the games that aren't doing well on my channel are ones where I can't talk and I have to concentrate on the game. That's 100% what he's going to say.
We've got a good amount of stuff to talk about today.
But you couldn't talk during Claire Obscure? That's not a game you could talk through?
Thank you so much for attending. It is time for a fresh new episode.
You can talk through that. Big ups Bird Kids Revenge again, who says, actually, when people ask Dave and Linda about Phil, they probably just say he passed several years ago. That is an option at their disposal because they don't want any follow-up questions, you know? They don't want to lie too much. What's he doing? Well, he's a gaming streamer. Oh, okay. Doing well? Well, it's a long story.
All righty, everybody. So welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, the 16th. No, excuse me. Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025. I'm DSP. I got confused because this is a really weird week. It's only a 4-day streaming week for me, and usually my streaming weeks are like 6+ days. So only having 4 days has thrown me off for sure. And I'm trying to keep track of everything going on. It's a little difficult, to be honest. But it's been a great week so far. The first half of the week, we had great progress in the 2 major playthroughs that I've been going through, Chronos and Silksong. We finished Gears of War Reloaded's campaign on hardcore difficulty last night to a hilarious end, which we will talk about for a little bit.
Oh, great.
And we had a successful chill return to American Truck Sim streaming on Sunday night. So far, so good. Everything has been great. In fact, if you're not aware, I believe we have had 8 straight streams, if not 9 straight streams, where we have hit all of my support goals. Okay? That's amazing.
Could be.
And wasn't expected. You know, the last couple of weeks, it was kind of touch and go there, where I would hit a goal, then I would miss a goal, then I would hit a goal, I would miss a goal.
Oh, by the way, Raw Fill might be confusing for some. For me, it was, but now it's not. Raw Fill has changed, so Kick is on the right, YouTube's on the bottom left. Okay, so keep that in mind. Slight change from Raw Fill reporting in.
I'm very happy that we have had so much support. Now, in addition to that, it's not just one person. Because there were a couple streams that were pretty much carried by like one person.
Yes,
but
correct.
Since then, we've still been hitting goals. We've still been getting support. It's been great. So I want to say thank you to anyone who attended my streams over the last week and has supported and allowed me to hit goals. Now, before we even get to hellos and topics, I just want to say this. This stream right now is probably the one stream that I am nervous about the most for support. Why? Because guess what I am playing after the podcast ends? It's incredibly hard to bring an audience, or I should say, to retain an audience. I've had no problem getting the audience for a podcast, but as soon as I start playing that game, it's like, oh my God, run for the hills, abandon all hope, get the hell out of Dodge.
Run for
We'll come back when Phil's done.
hills.
And that's frustrating because I have a great time playing classic RPGs. This Suikoden 1 and 2 are games that I played when I was in my teens on the PlayStation 1. I absolutely loved these games. I did. And I wanted to share those experiences with all of you. The Suikoden 1 playthrough, we had really good support for. And in general, we had an engaged audience who came by, hung out, talked about the game, and had a great time. With Suikoden 2, I'm not saying that we haven't had some people come by to hang out and have a good time. We have, but the support has basically been all over the place. We have had streams where we have hit goals, and we have had streams where we have not even come close to hitting half a goal. All right?
Oh, my God.
So it's this simple.
Go ahead.
This stream right now, let's get some support rallying for the podcast. So that way, if you're not going to stick around for Suikoden 2, that's okay, but we've hit the goal. Seriously, if you like Suikoden 2, stick around and hang out with me and have a great chill afternoon. But if you don't, support the stream for the content that I put out before it, and for, in general, the fact that I am here so often putting out awesome content for you on a daily basis, and the fact that you appreciate it.
And the fact that you appreciate it.
Let's get some support rolling. And let's crush the goal. Let's break the norm. Let's not make this a pattern where every time that I play Suikoden 2, I'm not going to be getting any support. Instead, let's crush it. All right?
Ooh.
So thank you in advance to anyone who supports. We're going to talk about a new kind of support on Kick in just a moment that was added last night out of nowhere. No one was expecting it, and it's kind of out of control. Let's get that out of the way, and then we can talk about the other topic, which is the best games of the year that I'm kind of having a hard time getting people to watch. Okay?
All right. He does seem desperate, doesn't he?
All right. How's everyone this morning? Who do we got? We got Zelocity, we got Copium, Girl Set, Ian is here, Jibba John, Usagi Jojo, Christian, Apollo 360, and Chris on the YouTube side. Who do we got on Kick? We got Mad TV. What's going on, Mad? How was your stream last night? I tried to send my viewers over there. I don't know how many actually stuck around. We got Copper Chef. We got Extra Bondage doing some kicks right now on Kick. We'll talk about that because you can't see them if you're not live in the Kick chat. There's no way for me to even, like, show these kicks going on right now, unlike my other contributions, right? If I get a tip, I do a manual animation. For super chats, we have automated. For members and subs, we have automated. Right now, there's nothing for these kicks, but I will explain soon. So thank you, Extra Bondage over there, who's actually throwing some kicks out. We got RGB Kings completely spamming the chat with moral support. We got High Tech Operative. What's going on? We have 650J, who's sending 100 keks, which aren't even real.
That doesn't count. Kex does not count. Kex does not count. We can send Kex here, too, by the way. Here, I'll send you 10 Kex real quick, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Kex coming your way.
But it's that mean. Rebecca, how are you this morning? Savis GTA, how are you this morning? How is everyone today? Captain Base Pants. A morning toker. Is it really that bad? Is life that bad that the first thing you do when you get up in the morning, you have to hit the weed? Really? That it's kind of like those people too who, like, they can't function without liquor, so they have to get up and have like a Bloody Mary. Oh. I couldn't imagine
definitely.
that. Anyway.
It's a screen name, man. Iwamoto says, support me because I'm baking on the corner daily. And if you appreciate that, please do. Dark Wolf says, need to reevaluate Temple. He just does roll call. I am starting to become open to that idea. About changing how we count Temple, because it's almost been a month now. I think if we officially do go through this week with no Temple, that'll be 3 weeks in a row, and then we'll consider some changes, all right? But that's it, okay? We got to think about it. We'll talk about it on Phone It In Friday, okay? Olm says he bitched multiple times that even though Suikoden was hitting goals, the attendance and chatting was low. Now it had great attendance and engagement. It can change to whatever argument he has at the day, Olm.
Well,
Your
welcome,
pleasure.
everyone. I hope that you're all in a good mood and ready to chill with me here today for the topics that we have on the show. Where should we start?
You're going to start with
begin?
kicks. Kicks.
Right?
You're going to start with
We
kicks.
can bake. Oh, God. Ian has done a £5
You're gonna start
super
with
chat
kicks.
to get the ball rolling today. Now, here's the question. What is the exchange rate for the pound today? Today, every day, there's 83 cents. It's holding steady. It was actually that yesterday, so it has not changed. Thank you very much to Ian.
He was the
for
first guy in chat.
contribution of the day.
Remember-
Well, technically, Extra Bondage over on Kick is sending kicks, but he's sending 1 kick, 10 kicks.
1 kick, 10 kicks. I mean, that's 1. But Ian's was the first guy to answer the good morning all, so there we go.
And we're going to explain in a moment why I can't track that stuff. Okay?
We're
At least
up
for
to
now.
5
Maybe long-term
already.
I can, but right now it's just not possible. Anyway, Ian, thank you.
I know.
For a
He said 1 kick, 10 kicks,
contribution to
guys.
start-
I'll show you. I knew it. See, it's always annoying when we're counting shit like this. He said 1 kick, 10 kicks.
Track that stuff. Kick, 10. Well, technically, Extra Bondage over on Kick is sending kicks, but he's
Oh, yeah, 1. Okay, I gotcha.
sending 1 kick, 10 kicks.
There
And we're
you
going
go.
to explain in a
6.
moment
You're right.
why I
right.
can't track that stuff.
See,
Okay?
this
At
is why I don't do counting shit. It gets annoying.
least for now. Maybe long-term I can, but right now it's just not possible. Anyway, Ian, thank you for a $6.83 contribution to start the day. Now, how about this?
Uh-oh.
Ian got the ball rolling. How about we have our first tip of the day via PayPal? How about we get our first gifted sub of the day? And how we get a membership?
Huh?
And how about we get our first 100 kick of the day over on Kick? Someone do 100 kicks at once, because I actually count that towards the leaderboard. Okay? Let's go. Let's get that momentum rolling so we can hit that goal and not have to worry about Suikoden 2 being the only game that I don't hit support for when we've been hitting goals every other stream. Let's go.
Well, how did that work out
Okay.
last week?
So what we need to do, we need to talk about these new additions to Kick, because both of them are interesting, but also confusing. It actually seems like they're not
All right.
necessarily...
Start time is 11:51.
that emo. They're not necessarily polished yet. Okay? So allow me to explain.
Oh,
So
please.
the first new feature that they added to Kick streaming yesterday is a subscriptions goal. What is that and how does it work?
Oh,
Well, what
yeah,
you can
please.
do now is you can set a goal for subscriptions that you're trying to hit during a set time period. It could be as short as a few hours. It could be as long as several days to a week. You can basically do it as however you want, and that way you and your viewers have something to work towards when it comes to support. The cool thing about it is you can pick any one of your emotes as the emote that promotes the goal. So I have the new salute emote as the emote promoting this goal, and I actually set this up this morning to be a goal of 25 subs by the end of tomorrow.
Oh, he changed it, guys. It was 50 yesterday night.
So that includes this stream,
He changed
tonight's
it.
late night stream of Chronos the New Dawn.
He lowered it by
tomorrow's
25.
Daytime stream of Silk Song, and late night tomorrow night, Chill with Phil returns. We haven't done a full-on Chill with Phil stream in a long time, so it's Chill with Phil stream tomorrow night. All 4 of those streams combined, we're trying to hit 25 subs on my Kick channel. Can we do it? Can we hit the goal? Can we get the momentum going now? If someone gives a sub, we'll get that momentum rolling. Let's get that going right now. Let's get our first sub towards our 25 goal for the next 2 days. Let's go. Okay. Anyway, so
Okay. What?
by the way, thank you to Terry Bogard, did a 100 kicks. I don't say did a 100 kicks. I should say gifted 100 kicks or sent 100 kicks. Okay? So thank you, Terry Bogard. That will count on the leaderboard. Now, if you're wondering, what does that mean? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I'll explain in a moment because we're going to explain the kick system, okay?
Is that too loud? I'll turn it down. I can turn it down. But that definitely counted.
So each kick is worth a penny. I'm not kidding. So 100 kicks is the equivalent of $1.
Wait, what?
So 100 kicks is the equivalent of $1.
Okay. God damn it.
So now we are up to $7 of support for today's stream. So again, let's get that momentum rolling, right? Let's get our first tip. Let's get our first sub. Let's get our first membership.
Why is he panicking this much?
We got a super chat. Now let's get some support in the other regions. All right?
The other regions?
Cool.
So the nether regions? What the fuck is going on today? Why is he so manic?
Very nice.
God, relax.
Okay, so how does this sub goal work? Well, like I said, you set it up. There's now a bar on the chat. I don't know where it is because I have the pop-out chat, okay? I don't see it. So I have to ask the viewers right now, everyone who's watching me on Kick, where do you guys see the sub goal?
Who
Where
cares?
Can you guys see it? Is it visibly visible in the chat?
Holy
Is it somewhere
shit, big ups, Mike Greer. Thank you so much, sir. You're a legend. And you know what? We're going to get a good one for you here. This is for you, serious style. Come on. Give it to us, please. Where is he? Oh, wait. Big ups, Mike Greer. That's 5,000 kicks. That's right. I'm hitting it. Ready?
on your page when you're watching the stream? I don't see it. I'm not sure where it is.
Who cares, man? All right, we're 3 minutes into this. I guess 20 minutes. You say over or under?
You don't see it. You don't see it.
51. 11:51 we started this.
You don't see the goal? Well, then what's the point of the goal?
It would be 12,
You don't
11.
see the sub goal. Let me make sure that I set it up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it says sub goals, 1 active. Set subscriptions goal 0 of 25. Yeah, it's there, but where is it? Like, where can you guys see it?
Oh, this is interesting. We can just distract ourselves with. YouTube is rolling out a new player, and I don't have it yet. Maybe you guys do, but it looks kind of cool. Check it out. Shout outs to Zoomer Ziggy for sending this. He got this. So it's more of a rounded, as you can see. Everything's more rounded, much more modern and simple. So there we go. New YouTube player is coming. I don't have it yet. They didn't give it to me yet. All you YouTube assholes, forget about me.
You guys really can't see it. Well, what's the point of it then? If you can't see it, then why does it exist? Can anyone on Kick actually see the sub goal? For real, not messing around with me. Dr. Jedi says maybe if someone gifts a sub, it pops up on the screen. Trongate's Legacy says watching the stream on desktop, you can see it under the video. Are you guys watching on desktop? Do you see a bar under the video screen?
Oh, my God. What the fuck is going on?
No, it's not a moderator thing. It's a
Yeah,
community
fine. Yeah,
thing.
that's funny.
Everyone's supposed to be able to see it.
I think they're just making it more like mobile friendly, probably, you know. They know mobile is going to keep getting bigger and bigger, right? They have Misery Merchant, that's
Desire
right.
says they see it.
YouTube is
Okay.
awesome, but...
Felipe Baxter says, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I see it now. I'm being told it may not be on mobile yet. Well, the mobile app is ass. Like, I'm not lying. Mobile, the app for Kick is so bad. I don't recommend anyone use it at all. Even if you're going to watch Kick on your mobile phone, I recommend that you open a browser and watch it through there. Do not watch it through the app. The app is terrible.
I hope Brian's not here. Your boyfriend Brian. He better not be there. Then what's going to happen?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
So I guess people are saying if
Can
you
we talk
can
real
see
quick?
it, it'll be below the stream video window, okay? I guess we'll have to try to confirm that long term here. So Trongate's Legacy said it's below the video title on the right-hand side. You should be able to see it if you navigate to the stream. Well, I'm watching from the dashboard. So my dashboard is not actually like the proper stream. Here, let me see if I go to a different browser.
You know,
Or maybe, hold on.
Oh my God,
I'll do it on my
guys.
computer over here.
Just go to open
No,
your
I'm
own
not logging
stream.
over here.
Who cares? For me, I thought the Kick Mobile was fine too. I don't get it. The only thing I had was it would crash sometimes, but that's because my phone memory is like maxed out, like an idiot.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's on the main channel page. Okay, you see the video window. You see DSP Gaming Reel, gift subs, customized channel, the number of viewers. Scroll right below that.
My phone's ancient.
And it'll say
it's the iPhone,
about DSP Gaming Reel and has all my info. And then to the
called?
right, 25 subscriptions to go in 2 days. And
XS.
it has an emote, but
No,
that's
not
not
XS.
the
What's it
emote
called?
that I set for it. So I must have forgotten to do it. I did, didn't I? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to fix that. Can I change it? Oh, crap. They won't let me change it. I got to start the whole goal over.
XR,
All right,
XR.
I'm going to end the goal and restart it.
Not XS, XR. Yeah, it's ancient and it has a cracked screen now that I refuse to get repaired.
Because I didn't have the correct
Fuck them.
emote attached to it. And I want to have a nice emote attached
Fuck
to
you,
it.
Apple.
Here we go.
I'll use my broken screen. I don't give a shit.
25. And we're going to have it by Thursday. Okay, start goal. All right, so I've started a new goal, and it worked. I'm literally looking at it right now, and it worked live. It's below the stream. It's me saluting like this. It's 25 subs by the end of tomorrow, okay?
It's me saluting
So,
like what?
It's 25 subs.
Look at this. How do you feel about that, Misery Merchant, and other service members, present or past?
It's 25 subs by the end of tomorrow, okay? So, now let's get some subs going. Let's get some support rolling. Let's hit that goal. Let's hit 25 subs in the next 48 hours. How does that sound?
Happy
That's not
D-Day,
too much to
everybody.
ask,
That's
honestly,
what Philip
for support
literally
on
said.
Kick. It's not.
It's
In
not
fact,
what?
not much
Who
to
decides
ask,
that?
Honestly, for support on Kick, it's not. In fact, I will say this. I want to get some momentum going because Kick support has been slow this week. In the 2 days I streamed, we've only gotten like 10 subs.
Whose problem is that?
Oh, really? When I'm being told when I set up the new goal, it popped up on the chat screen and people were able to see it. Okay, well, you don't have to keep it there. It's going to be below the stream. You can see it there, okay?
Amazing.
Oh, that is correct. Breaking Fist says, are you aware that if you are using the mobile app on iOS or Android, Kick will charge you $6.50 for a sub, but if you use desktop or the web version, they only charge $4.99? Yes. Anytime that you use
You know why that is, right?
mobile app to buy something, there's an upcharge
Yes.
for the app store through which you're using it. So never do that. In fact, a ton of mobile games now are pushing their customer bases to not use any purchases through the game.
Now, wait a minute. How would you know about this? That sounds interesting. How did you learn this?
But instead, to go to an online store where you link your account and buy through the store, then they send you the items you purchased into the game through like an inbox or an email box.
That sounds very complicated. How did he learn about all this?
That completely bypasses the extra profits that the mobile app stores try to steal for no reason. So
How does he know about all that? And I know WWE Champions, a game I've heard about a little bit. It definitely does that. It kind of recommends you get higher points or whatever if you do it through their system. That's weird.
I strongly recommend that. If you're going to support anyone on Kick, if you're going to support anyone on YouTube, if you're going to support anyone, hell, on Twitch for that matter, never use the app or app store. Always go through desktop or go to a browser and log in manually through a browser and do it there, or else you are paying significantly more money just to do it through an app. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay? All right. So, FYI.
Oh, please, yeah.
We have that goal set for tomorrow. Let's do it. We have 4 streams to hit that goal. Let's get our first sub of the day towards that goal right now. All right? So those goals will be set. Now, here's the thing. Some people are already saying...
This is happening right now, by the way. I got to show you guys. Titans of Tag Ultimate Web Special. Instead of being $799.96, you can buy this through their own system for $199.99. I mean... How can you not? Honestly, that's a 300% bonus. Hello. Whenever you see 300% bonus, you know it's a good deal. I'll send you the link if you want it.
Well, will you ever use those goals and actually drive support and do like rewards and things? I don't know yet. First of all, let's even see if it works. It just launched, right? Who even knows if it's going to track properly or what it's going to do? So let's calm down and let's give it a test run. Let's see if the tracking works, if it's proper. You know what I mean? We got to be sure that everything's fine. Once we can confirm that this new feature works, maybe we can do stuff. I don't know yet. We can think about it, right? It has to be something quick, obviously. If it's for a certain set number of subs, maybe it's a silly dance. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows, right? But we can figure something out.
Silly dance. I was going to say, though, the dirtiest trick the devil ever pulled was to allow this shit to be normal. To somehow this has become something that exists in our world. When a console, people bitch about a console that costs $500. But now people can buy this in a mobile game and it can last minutes. How did this happen? How did we let this happen, guys? I guess there's so many stupid people, you know. But that's incredible. People bitch about games costing $80. WWE Champions is saying, here's $200 and I'll give you points. And you might get something good. You might not.
Of subs.
All right, hold on, let me see the dance bar.
Think
Sorry.
about it, right? It has to be something quick, obviously. If it's for a certain set number of subs, maybe it's a silly dance. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows, right? But we can figure something out that if we hit the sub goal, that we have a little celebration or a little reward, but I'm just not sure what it could be yet. All right? Cool. Please give me 1 second. Jasper Kitty had jumped in my window.
Yeah.
And then he jumped out. But now the sun is coming through the curtains because he moved the curtains. Let me rearrange the curtains for a second. Okay?
Rearrange the curtains. Big up, some Gator. Says it's like a crackhead being drip-fed their fix. And I think that's what's going on here. And Big Dog said the same point. There's a big difference when he knows money is coming and when it is not. I think he's selling off his collectibles for tips. I don't agree with the second part, but I think he doesn't know money's coming today. And I think that's why we're so panicked. Shiny Teeth says, I think he's manic because he thinks he's going to go back to Twitch era levels of support with these kicks. Maybe. Big ups. And no, Uma Musume is not taking up a lot of space. I have not downloaded that game and will not. And Infamous KS says, my last contributions, Titans of Tag is calling me. Here you go. Use my promo code, WPIG scammer, and you'll get 10% off your order.
Okay, so that is one thing going on Kick. We're going to talk about the other one in just a second, but apparently I have a couple shout-outs to do, people are saying.
Apparently.
So first off, it looks like...
All right, I got my number ready. It's been a while.
There was someone sent 100 kicks. It was Phil's best friend. Did 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you to Phil's best friend. That counts for $1. So thank you for that. By the way, for the record, we're going to talk about these kicks now to explain how they work and everything. I'm going to shout out anything that's 100 kicks or more. That's it. I cannot shout out anything smaller than that. I'll explain in a second, but I wanted to let you know up front for those who are doing, because a couple people did a few single kicks and like 10 kicks. I can't shout those out. I'm only shouting out 100 or more because that's $1. I mean, it's just a little
Hold on,
smaller than
I
that.
checked out.
I'll explain in a second, but I wanted to let you know up front for those who are doing, because a couple people did a few single kicks and like 10 kicks. I can't shout those out. I'm only shouting out 100 or more because that's $1. I mean, it's the same thing for super chats and everything. I only shout out $1 or more. Okay?
This is the last time we're doing this right now, so enjoy the bell right now. I'm not doing this shit again.
Okay. Let's see here.
Poll is now over, by the way. 25% of you won. Now I'm going to do a single poll. We're going to reopen it so everyone gets a chance again. I'm going to put the over-under on 50, okay? 50 and a half. Okay? 50 and a half. Over, under. That's the two options, okay? Here we go. That means he has to do 30 more kicks. There we go. 50 is a push, and I win. That means I win. So, better hope that doesn't happen.
Loading. Someone tipped $1.01. Says, why do you round down tips? I don't round down tips. I just don't count change. I'm not going to sit here with a fucking calculator counting pennies. I just don't have time.
You already do that, though.
It's not worth my time, quite frankly.
You already do that with the
there you go. Very
different
simple.
currencies. But
All right.
cool.
Hey, Take that shit to the bank. This isn't a bank. This is a stream. Okay.
What? Then why do you have to worry about different currencies and get a calculator out for those, bitch? What's going on here?
Now, can we get a real tip? Instead of $1.01 from someone trying to be a jerk, let's get a real tip.
All
Come
right.
on. Let's get our first real tip of the day, and for God's sakes, let's get our first subscription of the day over on Kick right now. Let's get our first sub towards the goal. Let's see if the goal works. We can't see if it works until someone gets the sub, so someone do it right now.
Are you okay, man? Jesus Christ. And now, like, Buckwell
My
has...
eye burns. Crap, my eye's burning.
Buckwell's kind of
Couldn't hold
enjoying
the
this
post,
now.
My eye started burning.
So Buckwell's kind of like, I don't know what the fuck his deal is, but he's getting attention from LARPers in there saying, like, Buckwell's kind of trying to piss off DSP because he keeps doing pennies, even though DSP said don't do it.
So, I should note, for the last 2 weeks, we've been very fortunate here in Washington State where I live. It's been cool. It's only been like the 70s, and we had a couple days that actually were in the 60 degrees Fahrenheit range. So basically getting to almost fall weather. And we were this close. We were going to take the air conditioners out of the windows and open up the windows and have fresh air in the house.
Yeah.
Today we are having a 90-degree day out of nowhere, and it's only one day. Then all the weather goes back
Oh my
to
God.
being cool again. I don't understand how you can have a single-day heat wave, but we're getting it.
When?
So I turned on all the air conditioners. I had to
Where?
bring out all the fans again because we had put the fans away in the other room over there. And I had to pull them all out again. Like, oh, I really hope this is only one day because I really want to feel like we're into the fall season. You know, the intense amount of brand new games, the cooler weather, the vibes of like the leaves falling and changing color, you know, Halloween right on the horizon and all the fun stuff that we do in October for that. I want that coming. I want that to be now. But the summer rears its ugly head for one final last hurrah. It's like in a horror movie when the killer gets up for one last scare out of nowhere. You're like, come on, you piece of shit. Get out of here. So, very annoying. Aha! Oh, wait a minute. That's a resub. Now, wait a second. That's just a resub. Now, here's a test. Does that resub count as one of the subs for the 25 sub goal? Or does it not?
Who cares?
Let's find out right now.
Oh my God. Oh.
It does. So resubs will count towards these sub goals. That's important to know. So
Is
that's
it?
good. And that means that's a legit sub that I do count towards the stream, as opposed to one of these people who just pops their resub message and that actually isn't support.
Yeah, those
because it's already
assholes.
happened. Now that actually will help me to track properly, I think. So thank you. That is Kitchoop. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. So now we only have 24 subs to go to hit our goal by the end of the week. Let's go. Let's get some more subs on this very stream. Because again, remember, Sweet Code N2, historically, my least supported streams right now. I want to flip that script. I want to change that narrative. I want to hit the goal on this stream so that it's not the dead game or the dead stream that Phil only plays for himself. I want to have people support my content. Let's go. Okay, so now let's talk about the other half of this new equation going on Kick. Kicks.
It's been 15 minutes right now, by the way. Wesley H says, Kick sub goal reward will end up being twerking for subs or writing names on his body. Cam girl coin to the moon. He said it might be a silly dance, so you're not that far off. Mr. Extravagant says, will we get more kicks than money today? Ooh, that's a good bet. What will he say more? Kicks? Will he say kicks more than money received in the podcast? That's a good bet, actually. BR Joe says, easy over. Well, he's kind of slowed down, but now we're going to get some more kicks right now, so that's the problem. And Greedo the Green says, whenever I went into AA and all that I got, wait, hold on. Whenever I went into AA and all that, I said AA. That's a Howard Stern reference. Whenever I went into AA and all that to get clean, like 6 or 7 years ago, the worst addicts with the degenerate gamblers, some of them made meth heads look good. Big ups, ALT. Big ups, Greedo the Green, for going to AA as well. I didn't go to AA, but I had an online person I talked to, like a counselor. Which I didn't think I helped, I guess, but it wasn't really essential for me. But I say that, maybe it was. Who knows? If I didn't talk to them, maybe I would have been. But anyways. Deposit Maker says, don't waste your money on mobile games. Foodie Beauty and her cat need 10,000 airplane ticket home. Guess she has to fly by freight rates. Yes, that is true. Foodie Beauty has divorced her husband, Salah, and is trying to get home.
They're actually just
Big ups to
called
Pasta Maker.
kicks. Okay? So on Twitch, they have a bits system.
Yep.
And that bits system
hold
is
on.
you purchase.
Hold on.
So on Twitch, they have kicks.
Okay, I said
They're
that
actually
one.
just called kicks.
There you
Okay?
go.
So on Twitch, they have a bits system. And that bits system is you purchase these bits behind the scenes through Twitch. Twitch charges you a premium. So, for example, over on Twitch, this is just an estimate. I haven't been on Twitch in many years. It used to be like, so you buy 100 bits for like $1.40. So you pay $1.40. Twitch will keep 40 cents. That's their profits. You now have 100 bits to give to a streamer, and each bit is worth a penny. Now, the streamers on Twitch are not allowed to say that. I know how stupid that sounds, because obviously everyone knows that bits have monetary value.
Yeah, but
Twitch
it's
actually
for legal
had it in
reasons.
their terms of service that streamers can never say that bits have monetary value, or that's a violation and you will lose your partner status.
Yes, it
I
makes
wish I was
sense.
kidding. I'm not. Twitch actually has said that. And there was one time when Twitch actually contacted me and said, stop talking about bits. And I was like, are you fucking crazy?
No, you didn't. You said,
fucking
yes,
idiots?
sir. Yes,
I'll talk
sir.
about what I want.
No, you did not. You said, yes, sir, and I will stop talking about it right now.
I'm going to lie to my audience. But they want everyone to lie.
But how come you stopped talking about it then?
I think there's some kind of a legal loophole that they try to use for their own taxing purposes to say that bits don't have monetary value when everyone knows that they do. Okay? So, each bit was a penny. So over here on Kick, they're using exactly the same system. You have to buy these kicks ahead of time. How do you do that? Well, take a look right now at the chat. And what you'll see is right next to the chat box where you would type the chat, there's a few different things. And one of them now looks like a house. I don't know why they're using that icon because it just looks like a house
It's
to
a
me.
fucking store.
But apparently that's supposed to be a store. I don't know why they think that looks like a store. I would have used a $sign, but instead they use a building.
Yes.
Okay? So you click on the building, and then you can buy kicks. Okay? So what is the current exchange rate? Well, I can tell you what it is in the United States.
Exchange rate? Yeah.
It's a-
What's the exchange
It's
rate?
Get kicks, okay? So for 100 kicks, it's $1.09. For 250 kicks, it's $2.69. For 500 kicks, it's $5.29. For 1,000 kicks, it's $10.55. For 2,500 kicks, it's $26.35, and so on. What it looks like is the more you buy, the less of an upcharge there is, if that makes sense. So basically, if you buy them on a dollar basis, you're paying 9 cents premium per 100. But if you buy, for example, 1,000, you're only paying 55 cents premium, which means it was only 5 cents per 100. So it declines the more you buy at a time.
Makes sense.
So if you're someone who watches a lot of kick streamers and you're going to be doing a lot of kicks to support them, you're probably going to want to buy the biggest pack possible because you save the most money then.
Oh,
Okay?
thank you, Philip.
Now,
yes.
the way it works is,
similar to
in that
WB
very
Champions.
same menu, there are different levels of kicks that you can do.
Holy
starting
shit.
at as little as 1 kick, then there's 10, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and a whopping 50,000. And each one of the larger categories starting at 100 has an animated picture that it plays in chat.
Wow.
One of them is like a coin. There's like a suitcase. Don't ask me why there's a suitcase. A bullhorn, a sneaker, a big blinged out K necklace, and the 50,000 kicks is a giant grenade. So you might say, well, what's the value? Well, I don't know yet because they haven't contacted us to even tell us. But if it works like Twitch, which I'm assuming it does, why wouldn't it? Each single kick is a penny. So if you do the math, a 100 kick is $1. 500 kicks is $5.
Oh my God.
50,000 kicks would be $500.
Yes.
So right now, if someone were to do a 50,000 kick grenade on my channel, we would hit 3 goals immediately.
Oh my God. Imagine.
So let's go. Who's going to be the first 50,000 kicker on DSP Gaming Reel on Kick? Let's go.
He must be having a lot of
I will
fun.
put you on the Wall of Fame. You will be there
This must be a lot of fun for the YouTube viewers.
on Kick. Let's go. I will put you on the Wall of Fame.
Did I miss
You
two?
will be there immortalized as the first ever 50,000 kicker.
Kicker
Let's
doesn't
go.
count.
Let's hit it. Yes.
First what?
Okay. So,
First what,
so
Philip?
that's how it works. Now, when you do those kicks, okay, it displays your contribution in the chat. It'll show, like I said, an
I'm
emote
so
or
fucked.
a moving
Overwins.
animation for those. And they go, like I said, 1, 10, 50, 100, 500, etc. Now, herein lies the problem and the rub. Okay, as of right now, they just launched these last night. This wasn't even on my first stream yesterday. It was only on my late stream. Okay?
There we go. That's better.
The way that they've set it up currently, there's absolutely no way for me, the streamer, to regulate any of this at all. Okay? Well,
What do you
does
mean by
mean?
that? Yeah, what does that mean?
It means
What does
that
that
right
mean?
now, someone could keep sending one kicks and spam the chat entirely, and I have absolutely no way to control that whatsoever.
On the Divoom,
Okay?
yeah, on the Divoom.
And that's actually what happened last night, is when I was streaming Gears of War Reloaded,
Let's keep it here.
people were buying 100 kicks for $1. Well, $1.09, okay? And then they were literally going, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick,
Nope,
one
nope,
kick,
nope,
one kick,
nope,
one kick,
nope,
one
no,
kick, one
no,
kick, one kick,
no,
one kick,
no,
one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick. Okay, I think you get the idea. So this
Hilarious,
lasted,
King.
I'm not kidding you, 30-some minutes, where the chat was literally just one kick spam moving up the chat. And so, of course,
One kick spam.
Dunsfelter was modding, and he's like, well, how do we stop it? And we were both looking at it like, you can't. There's actually no way. If you time the person out or you even moderate them by banning them, they can still send kicks. So there's no way to stop the kick spam right now at all. They coded in the kicks, but they didn't actually test it. So anyone could just sit there spamming, and you can't stop it.
I'm pretty
okay?
sure they did test it, and they don't
And you
care.
might
Most
say,
people aren't lolcows.
well, why would you want to stop it? That's support. Well, you're
Exactly.
right. Except here's the rub. Let's say, for example, someone walks up to you on the street and says, hey, man, here's $5. Seriously, just take it. You'd be like, oh, cool. I'll take $5. Thank you so much. Now, what if someone walked up to you on the street and they had 5 rolls of pennies, and they said, hey, man, here's $5. Here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny, here's a penny. And you're like, what?
Fantastic metaphor.
What the fuck? And the pennies they're bouncing off your chest, they're bouncing off your face. The fuck, the shit they do. Support, don't get me wrong, but you pelting me with pennies doesn't really add up to anything significant, but it completely derails the chat. People can't even talk. Last night, I'm not kidding, people could not talk during Gears of War because there were so many kicks bouncing off the chat. You couldn't even see their text lines. It was just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, look, someone said something. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So, absolutely, there's going to have to be a way to regulate this. What I'm assuming is they're going to put the same thing in place that you could do on Twitch, where you could set it up that there has to be a minimum level
We are 23 minutes right now. I guess 20 minutes. That's over on that
of
as well.
contribution, either for it to even go through or for it at least to show up in chat. Okay? That's what I'm thinking. There's no way that they're just going to let this fly forever and everyone's going to be able to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's going to be to everyone's chat. Can you imagine right now on a big kick streamer's chat what it must be like? Because right now, I mean, I'm a small-time guy. I have, 80 viewers? I'm curious. How many viewers do I have right now? I have 100 viewers exactly. Wow, how did I get exactly 100? So with exactly 100 viewers, we got a few people doing it. It's not that big of a deal. But can you imagine on a big kick streamer who's like 1,000 viewers, 2,000 viewers?
Nah, they all
and
like
everyone's
them.
flicking ones? You probably can't
like
see
them.
the chat at all, so how are they ever going to interact with their audience?
No, they like them,
Right?
so it wouldn't happen.
So there has to be some kind of a regulation. There's no way they're just going to allow this to nonstop go down. All right? Now, FYI, this does mean that there's some changes. You probably already see one of them. I am going to be tracking kicks on my stream in increments of 100 kicks or more. Meaning if you do 100 kicks at once or higher, I'm going to count that towards my stream. I'm going to put you right here, top kicks. Right now it's Terry Bogard who did the first 100. If someone does more than 100, they will take up Terry Bogard's spot, just like we do with every other level of contribution. Okay?
5
now you
left.
might say, well, I don't understand. Why aren't you going to count the single kicks or the 10 kicks or the 50 kicks? Because it's too much. People are just going to start spamming. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this was the first person who did 10 and 50. Forget that shit. It's got to be $1 or more. It's the same thing with tips. It's the same thing with super chats. It always has been. You got to hit that certain criteria to be counted. Okay? Fair enough? So, that's how I'm going to track it. Now, as of this morning,
How could
there's
this keep
currently
going?
no way to have any pop-ups and celebrations on my stream for kicks.
Oh my
That's
God.
of today. I would assume this is a brand new thing. What's now going to happen is all the services that are streaming integration services are going to run to code in these kicks, and likely within I'm going to guess a week. I'm going to guess that within 1 week,
Almost
they
to-
will have the ability
yeah, almost
to
there.
actually do pop-up thank you messages for kicks. Okay? And if that's the case, I'm going to
50.
do exactly what I'm doing now with the shout-outs. If you do 100 kicks or more, I'll actually have an animation play.
Pull over right there. That is it. The over has paid out. 76% win, 24% are felted. I'm going to do another one. I think I'm going to put this one at 80. Okay? 80. 85. I think that's good. 85. 100. I don't think he's going to get another 100 in, guys. You think that's possible? I can do it. All right, 100. 100. Over, under. If it's exactly 100, I win again. Okay? Over, under, 100. Here we go. If it gets to 150, we'll do free temple. 150 is free temple. If it's 100 on the nose, free temple.
Play. And then we'll have incremental, 100, 500, 1,000, for those levels. And we'll have different animations for them. Okay? But I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to be doing every single kick or anything like that. But I like the animations. I would love to do that. I mean, I think it was a huge improvement.
Did I miss one?
We added the animations.
Notes. I trust you.
For the,
I'll give you a free one.
the streams for subs, right? I think it's awesome when someone gives a sub, you get to see the animation pop up and everything.
Okay.
So we are going to do that when these kicks get implemented, whenever they do, through these services, okay?
Okay, we're at 53. That chat took 27 minutes of
Now,
kick
there's
chat.
another big caveat here.
Caveat.
All right, and what is it? Currently, I have no ability whatsoever to actually see how many kicks have been given to me.
Who
They
cares?
didn't even code a screen yet on the Kick Streamer dashboard
I know.
that tracks kicks.
That's
So
it. That didn't count,
I
but now
have
we're
no
good.
idea last night how many actual kicks I got. Remember, I was getting one kick, one kick, one kick. I don't know how many there were. There's nowhere to even see that. It doesn't exist. And last night, Kick Staff was in my chat.
Kick
This guy named
Staff?
Brian showed up, and I asked him directly,
No.
is there a screen somewhere for this? And he says, no, it doesn't exist yet, but it will. So as of now, I don't even know if there will be a significant impact on my income with these kicks. There's no way to track it whatsoever.
I don't think so, King. Just being honest.
Okay?
Kick hates
so
you,
let's
so.
see what happens. Obviously, listen, I'm not going to say, hey, don't use kicks. They're too intrusive. No. Right? So go ahead. Please support the stream with them. I appreciate any support. I really do. And I'm hoping that it does add up. And I'm hoping that overall it will be an improvement to the support that I get on the streams and it'll help out the business. But I hope that they quickly implement all these things that are missing. Because, man, it's going to suck if we have a few weeks where everything's like half done and not functioning properly.
It is functioning properly.
Terry Bogard says, if I give 50,000 kick points, where will I go in the Hall of Fame? Well, maybe we should actually do a Hall of Fame if you guys wanted it. But
Cam
you
Girl!
guys would have to be okay with it.
Cam Girl!
I used to have that. I used to have a leaderboard that would track overall contributors, but then people started getting harassed because of it. My detractors would go after those people. So then I did away with it because people were saying, oh, it was, too much of a annoying thing. If you guys wanted to have like a kick Hall of Fame where we could have like, top kicker, I would maybe could create that. Maybe I could do like a slide that we play on the streams that says, here's the current top kicks leaderboard of the people who are the top kickers who did, I did a 50,000 kick, and now I get recognition for it or whatever.
Ooh, singular.
Okay.
50,000 kick, he said. Very careful.
Excuse me. We could maybe do something like that.
50,000
All right.
kick.
So
On that point, some Gator says, why be on a wall of fame? It would just be you and Mold. Well, he just told you it'd be a slideshow too, some Gator. And Slime Privilege says, why did he think that he needed a metaphor? I think he assumes, rightfully so, that his audience is a little bit special. So they sometimes need some extra, like he does. He needed someone to explain it to him too, I'm sure. You know what I mean? So Putty says, 50 kicks here, 50 kicks there. 50 kick, bitch. Put your hands in the air. I finished it for you. Big ups, Putty.
Let's see how it goes. All right, now. Hopefully everything is gonna work out fine today. Please understand, if something goes wrong with these kicks, if the chat is spammed or whatever, I can't do anything about it.
Who cares?
I literally have no power. My hands are tied. Okay.
BR Joe
are. My
again
hands are
taking
tied.
the over. Again with the over, BR Joe. All right, you got it.
And there's nothing that I can do about that. All right.
Who cares? And no one even cares.
Ian says, will you do badges for high kickers? Again, that's another thing. Kick does not allow you to gift out custom badges except for subs. That would be awesome. Imagine if I could assign a special badge if you're currently the person who did a 50,000 kick. I'd do that. I would make a badge and do it, but they don't have that. That's what I mean. What I'm hoping is, yes, they launched this fast, but hopefully they'll put more thought into it.
How do you know they launched this fast?
Features and things associated with it, because I would absolutely love that to be able to gift out stuff as, you know, rewards or thank yous to people who contribute to my streams. Okay, I guess we'll have to see what happens. All right, so as of now, the kicks are in effect. You can send kicks to support the channel. Sadly, I can't track them to know how many I'm getting, but if you do 100 or more, I'll give you a shout out and I'll put you on the leaderboard, and we'll go for there. Okay,
We'll go for there.
awesome.
Big up.
And we'll go for there.
We'll go
okay?
for there. Hell yeah. Keep on keeping on.
All right.
We'll go for there. What
Good
the
stuff.
fuck?
What's up, Gabriel? How are you today?
Hey!
All right, so I got a couple shout outs to do, and then I want to move on to my next topic about the best games of the year and the streams and stuff like that. And then after that, we'll probably do some Q&A. Okay? Cool. So, looks like I got a couple of tips here. Let me take a look.
These are small ones, I guess.
Someone tipped $2, says you have advice on being a good cat dad. Sure.
Oh, LARP.
You have to be very patient with cats because
Dented
cats are
LARP.
not like dogs. A dog, basically, you can train a dog to be very obedient and to be...
Dogs actually like when you spray them, too, so that's kind of a problem. Cats don't like spraying, so he will recommend spraying.
like a faithful companion. A cat is nothing like that whatsoever.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cat is a creature that has its own personality, and you basically have to judge your cat based off of its personality type. Creature that has its own personality, and you basically have to judge your cat based off of its
Okay, there is the genie pose for you.
personality type.
Yeah, dogs don't have different personalities. Every dog's the same.
There's 3 types. There's I forget what they actually call them because there's official names for them, but they color code them. One is like red, one is blue, and one is green. Red is like the cat is a loner and wants nothing to do with you besides food. Blue is kind of middle of the road where the cat will sometimes want to spend time with you, but a lot of the times is independent, but it's still a sociable cat.
Blue.
But a lot of the times it'll go off by itself. These cats usually are fine being left alone.
Fuck, why isn't that
And
Dummy
then you've
Dragon?
got
Oh, my
green
bad.
cats,
Idiot.
and that's what Jasper is. Jasper is the social cat. He absolutely 100% of the time wants to be with you no matter what you're doing.
I'm ready next
Seriously,
time.
you go to take a dump, he's sitting outside the bathroom, sticking his paws under the bathroom door because he wants to be with you. How dare you close the door on me that I can't be with you? Okay? So you need to learn your cat's personality type, and you need to adapt properly. If you treat the cat the wrong way, the cat actually might have an adverse reaction. If you have a red or a blue cat and you try to snuggle with it all the time like it's a green cat, that cat might actually be angry with you and actually start having bad behaviors because it doesn't like the way that you're treating it. Okay? With a cat, you absolutely need to adhere to a diet for said cat. Do not be feeding it human foods. Even as much as people like to say, oh, cats drink milk. No, they don't. If you give the cat milk, it gets sick. They cannot digest like cow's milk like we can. You should research and find out per your breed of cat what the best food is and stuff like that. And you should only feed it exactly what you're supposed to give it. Like, for example, with Jasper Kitty, one bowl of dry food a day, and it's a special dry food that treats him for urinary tract because he's had some urinary tract infections years ago.
Yeah.
So we give him this specialized food. Then we usually give him a wet treat once a day. And then every once in a while, we'll give him a little bit of wet food also as a treat. But we buy him the good stuff, the one that's meant for like special diet. And he's good. He hasn't had a medical problem, I think, in about a year and a half, 2 years, since he's had a single medical problem. Okay, since we adjusted his diet. So you need to be.
So the tip here is if you have your cat has a special diet, feed them that special diet. Oh.
About that, you can't just say, "Oh, I got a cat. Let me just go out and buy, the big bag of the dry ass food that's cheap." That's garbage.
The dry ass food that's cheap. After he said half of his cat's intake is dry food. Okay, well this makes sense.
Full of carbs. It's full of things your cat doesn't need.
Carbs? Yeah, cats don't need carbs. Please.
Yeah, the dry ass food that's cheap. That's garbage. It's full of carbs. It's full of things your cat doesn't need.
Cats don't need carbs now. Big ups. Cats, irrelevant. Do not need carbs. They don't need any energy. Fuck it.
You know what really kills me about cats? How people have food for it that's like for humans. Like you'll go to the store to look at cat food. It'll be like, oh, look, it's beef with cheese and rice. You have a cat. You don't have a gourmand that's going to sit there with a fork and knife and eat it and rate the flavors. It's a cat. All it needs is the protein. It doesn't need the rice. It doesn't need the cheese. A cat should never have to eat cheese ever in its life. There's no reason for that. You understand? So that's what I mean. I have a million things I could tell you about cats. Hopefully
Okay, well, I'm getting felted here. I want to make sure I checked it. And cats do not need any carbohydrates, actually. Protein should be their biggest energy source. So he is right on that somehow, but, broken clocks and everything. Jasper's a keto kitty. Yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought they need some kind of carbs, but apparently they don't. But anyways, there you go.
At least some of that has been a good initial digestion of information there, but I have a lot of things that I've learned being a cat dad.
Yeah, my cat likes cheese too, and my cat likes fish the most though. Tuna fish, he will come running. It's like, and he will kill you if you don't give him some.
Okay. Oh, let's see here.
He will try to kill me if I don't give him some of the tuna when he hears the can.
From someone who said Kick Chat is so much fun. I will say this: Kick Chat definitively reminds me of Twitch Chat. There's just more going on. In Kick Chat, you have moving emotes and global emotes, and they're fun. The global emotes on YouTube suck. They really do. They're shitty. The global emotes on Kick are fun. You got that cat yapping. He's going blah, 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 like this. I love that one. You got the meme of the guy laughing. That's funny. Like, I love the memes that they have on Kick. Those are just funny memes. The rat emote, it's going like this. That's fun. I love those emotes. They're very fun. I wish
Very
that there
fun.
was. Oh, the bumblebee is one of my favorites. The bumblebee's going.
Oh God!
And there was a reason. Something happens in a game, and then everyone uses the global emote together. It's funny as shit. Reason is one of my favorites. The bumblebee's going.
Grandpa explains emotes.
It's funny as that. I don't
God.
even know. I've been streaming on YouTube full time since 2021. I still don't know what those emotes are. What is that supposed to be? A red Pac-Man ghost? What is this supposed to be? I don't even know. It's weird. These are just bizarre global emotes that people are using right now on YouTube. They're fucking but weirdo shit. Why can't they add better ones than that? I don't know. The ones on Kick are nice. They're memes and funny shit. Okay? So, good stuff, right? And I hope that you guys enjoy the Kick stuff. I do like the chat for funny things better. I do. I think that it's like a funny thing to be sitting in Kick Chat and seeing all those emotes flying and all the funny stuff. All right. However, Kick Chat is a way harder to kind of like keep control of and moderate. A lot of troll accounts go on Kick Chat. So you'll always see more activity on Kick Chat, but you'll also see a hell of a lot more trolling.
No.
The YouTube crowd is usually a more reserved crowd, a more relaxed crowd, people who are here to actually enjoy gameplay.
That's the people that actually like your content,
and
yes.
not really to troll that much. Okay?
Yes.
There you go. Okay. So, on to my final major topic for the day. And this is a serious topic that we have to discuss.
Big ups to Velvet Raven, who says, big ups to LT. I'm knee-deep in female pellet land today. Has Phil done anything interesting? I'd say this is a moderately watch. It was funny for the kicks thing. I'd say this is a watch. I will do a timestamp saying, you might want to watch this one. So far, I can't promise the rest. And big ups Luigi's Nair, who says, nothing triggers my cat lady fiance like seeing how Phil treats Jasper with spraying.
Because I'm wondering.
And locking in the bedroom.
I want
Pretty
honest
cool.
answers now, honest feedback, and I hope that you guys will give it to me. That's why I'm talking about this during a day.
Okay,
so
here we
here's
go.
the deal.
Go ahead. Here's the deal.
If you take a look at 2025 so far, and if you can believe it, we're 3 quarters through the year. I know that sounds crazy. We are 3 quarters through 2025. Okay? Would have been the absolute biggest stinker games of the year. The ones that were essentially from AAA studios that used to be the big hits. Okay? Games like Assassin's Creed Shadows. What in the holy hell happened there? A game that used to be at the top, the tippy top of games that would come out, ended up being a humongous piece of garbage. No inspiration, no originality, awful graphics and visual problems, the frame rate and everything, controls wonky, gameplay loop boring as dirt. Piece of garbage. It really is a piece of garbage. And again, that's what it used to be. Those would be the big games, right? You would always think, oh, Ubisoft's going to pump out a new Assassin's Creed. Oh, good shit, here we go. Now, you can't even trust big AAA studios to put out anything that you even need to play. Most of the time, you can skip the big games, and you've missed nothing. That's sad to really think, all right?
That's sad.
Now, some of the games that have been good, but not great, have been this big wave of remasters, right? Think of all the freaking crazy amount of remasters that have come out recently. I mean, just in the last couple of weeks, you had Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, and Gears of War Reloaded. These end up being some of the most solid games in the modern day because, sadly, it seems like a lot of the games that are now coming out are so underwhelming that the remaster is better than the new game, right? Seriously. Like, I had a lot of fun with Snake Eater. I really enjoyed it, as frustrating as it was on hardcore. I enjoyed Gears of War. Those were legit better than some of the big AAA games that I have played recently. Okay?
Mm-hmm. How much did you say Gears of War sucks?
In 2025, what have been the absolute best games of the year? Well, I can only tell you my opinion, and my opinion is subjective. You might completely disagree with me, and that's okay if you do. But in my opinion, the best games this year have been the ones that no one saw coming, that literally came out of nowhere, or that are from indie studios that already did great, and then they had a chance to shine now that it actually has big support, and boom, their latest iterations are great. So what kind of games am I talking about? Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Blueprints, and most notably right now, Hollow Knight Silksong. All 3 of these games are not from ginormous studios with huge budgets, not a AAA staffing, but all 3 of these games, in my opinion, have been best in class this year. Clair Obscur, arguably the best RPG I've played in a decade, okay? Insanely good story that's completely unique and keeps you guessing the entire game. Graphics that blow you away, gameplay elements that take parts from other popular RPG franchises but combine them into one congruent whole that honestly feels kind of better than what they lifted from.
What?
That honestly feels but combine them into one congruent whole that honestly feels kind of better than what they lifted from.
Congruent
and one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a game in many years as well. It literally hits it on all fronts. Tons of content, meaningful content, great main story, awesome side content, mini games, awesome combat that's either turn-based, but you could have action focus with the parry and dodge
Main
system.
character showing her feet. Oh, sorry.
Character being completely different. It's an amazing game.
Oops.
All right? It really is. Blueprints, a game that I was never even going to play, but then it got virally popular. People started talking about it. You guys convinced me to play it. And when I started playing, I was like, holy shit, this game is good. It's got a combination of roguelike elements with exploration and puzzle solving. It's one of the most unique games I've ever played, and it has an insane amount of content. I mean, I played the game for over 60 hours, and I didn't do everything. There was still more to do, and I had to tap out and give up because the gameplay through was just getting too long, and everyone wanted me to move on and do other content. I was like, damn, I actually had to quit the game because it's so long.
Because you weren't hitting
goals. And now
goals.
Hollow Knight Silksong, which now that I'm a good, over 10 parts, probably around 12, 13 hours into it, I can tell you honestly, probably the best Metroidvania game of all time. And some people are going to be like, oh, fuck you, Phil, how dare you say that?
What?
Metroidvania game, around 12, 13 hours into it, I can tell you honestly, probably the best Metroidvania game of all time. And some people are going to be like, fuck you, Phil, how dare you say that? No, really, I think it is. It's got elements from the best Metroidvanias. It's got challenging, engaging combat, very exciting, interesting, improving platforming. It's got this big this overreaching dungeon map that has areas
that
unlock
early to say
abilities
that,
and stuff.
I think,
like yesterday I just got the wall jump ability, and now I can go back and backtrack to all these new areas that previously I couldn't go to. It's like the best of everything that you would possibly want from a Metroidvania. Oh yeah, it also has a story. Like, that's one of the things that usually lacks a lot when you play Metroidvania, is that the story's just not that good. In this one, it actually has a unique story with deep lore. So it's got the lore of a FromSoft game, the exploration elements of a Metroid game, the combat elements of, say, Symphony of the Night, right? A leveling system. It's got everything you want. Seriously, it's super good. So, for me, I'm looking at all these games, I'm like, wow, overall, this year, it hasn't necessarily been one of the best
like
games.
He understands the lore. He just says, oh, that's her. I know her.
But the games that stand out are all unique for one reason. They're all indie/small studio games, not giant AAA releases. The AAAs have failed. They have fallen flat on their face and have miserably flunked out, while these little guys who were like the little guys that could, right? They have absolutely persevered. They have broken through that barrier to become some of the best games of the last many, many years. Okay? So that's one thing that all those games have in common. But there is another thing that those games also have in common that I feel like I need to bring up because particularly they apply to my content and my streams.
Oh,
All
wow.
right?
This
Clear
is now
Obscure,
rough.
Blueprints,
This one is don't watch situation. The kick sting was kind of novel.
Silk Song. What is the common factor among all three of those games in regards to me and my content?
You suck at all of them.
Should I just tell you?
You complain.
Okay.
You complained about them at different times, and you said this fucking sucks with all of them. Go ahead.
The common factor is I streamed all three of them, and every time that I do, I cannot retain an audience.
At
all.
Shoot.
Seriously. When I start playing any of those games, I lose audience. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, I currently have 224 viewers on YouTube. I currently have 104 viewers on Kick. And if I booted up Silk Song right now to play it, I would go down to 130 viewers on YouTube and 50 viewers on Kick.
This is
And
not
I'm
a flex. So
But
this is not a
if
flex.
I booted up Call of Duty,
Big ups, Lord Ramio.
I would retain the viewership. In fact, the viewership might even go up. Wait, what? So if I play an overblown, overproduced AAA game, comes out every year, never any different, same old song and dance, repetitive game.
This is when he's going to call his own audience stupid.
Loop over and over. I can get more viewers than playing the unique, best in class, small time developed, but amazingly awesome, hit it on all cylinders, amazing game of the year contender. Yes, for some reason, this audience will not stick around for the best games. And I guess the question is, what gives? All right? Because I've heard various different reasonings for this. I've heard things like, well, these games are boring. I've heard things like, well, they're so popular, people have already seen them. Or we're actually playing them, so we don't want to watch, right?
There you go.
Okay.
That's not loud enough, but that's what I'm feeling right here.
Okay. I've heard all these different rationales. And maybe in truth, the actual truth of the matter is somewhere in the middle of all of them. Maybe because everyone's already playing them, you've already seen them elsewhere, they aren't so particularly fun to watch, they're more fun to play. Maybe it really is just like right in the middle, you get one of those big diagrams, and you have this percentile, so then you have the thing that overlaps in the middle. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Okay.
But I want you to understand from my perspective, okay? I am the streamer. I'm the creator. I'm the
I
one
don't
who
know what the point is of this. Can you predict it? What are we going to say? How do we end this?
plays the games and tries to make entertaining streams and playthroughs for all of you. The goal of the stream that I put out is to get an audience, to hook that audience, to engage and entertain that audience so that they will want to, in turn, engage with me during the stream and then reciprocate with support. Okay? That's the point. That's the business model. I put out the free content. Hopefully the content is good enough for you. You like it, that you want to support it, and then I can stay in business and I can support my family and I can make a good living while you continue to get that level of quality content that you're enjoying because you supported it.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
There you have it. So if you take a look at the games that I'm playing, doesn't it make sense that I should focus on games that are going to bring in the
So
most
only
amount
AAA
of
then?
viewers, that are going to bring in the most
Okay,
amount
so
of
only
engagement and the most
AAA.
amount of support? I think it does make sense. And if you look at Clear Obscure, Blueprints, there were sometimes those streams did well, and there were many times those streams did poorly. They were not hitting goals. Viewership was poor, but I continued to play them regardless. Why? Because I loved those games, and I knew those were Game of the Year
So
contenders. and I
only
needed to play them,
AAA
or else,
then.
number one, I'm doing myself a disservice as a gamer. Number two, when I get to the end of the year, there's no way that I can do like the best and worst games of the year if I don't play the best games. And number three, because quite frankly, I want to get some level of enjoyment out of what I'm doing. And not to say that I don't get enjoyment out of playing Call of Duty or something, but I feel like this job would have way less meaning to me if I wasn't allowed to play the best games. You understand? If I was told, you have to purposefully
You aren't now. You've rage quit more games than ever this year.
skip all the best games of the year because no one cares about them on your streams, just play this garbage instead. I would
That's what literally this year has been all about. Quitting more games than ever before.
probably hate my job. I would never want to do this again. Seriously. And I understand that this is a business and it's my job. You know, I get that. It is about support and stuff like that. But at the same time, at some point, you got to kind of put your foot down and be like, no, I'm also going to try to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. That's the point of gaming. Okay? that is. Like, that's the whole idea behind video games, is that you somehow get a level of enjoyment out of it. It's not supposed to be, you're sitting down to play a video game, and you're grinding, and it's work. That's actually not the point. I think a lot of content creators have lost that joy, that point. Oh, it's time for daily grind, yo. I gotta jump into this one game that I play every single stream, and I gotta go good. I have to get my placing and my ranking, and I have to level up and get a certain amount of points today. That's not the mentality of someone who enjoys video games at all.
Very funny to hear him say this, isn't it? Big ups, Velvet Ravens. Say best in class one more time. Say it. Best in class games. Oh, we got to play that Wolverine doll video now. Best in class. Best in show, excuse me. And Wesley H says, you can't lecture an audience into watching, supporting any more than you can lecture someone into sleeping with you. This is cope. I wish it wasn't the case, but that is the case, Leslie H. It doesn't matter how much you lecture somebody.
All? And I don't even understand it.
Big
Maybe
ups.
you do. Maybe you're into the whole esports thing and shit. And, oh, my gaming is my grind, and that's how I make my living. Yo, grind the shit out today. What the fuck are you talking about? The point of video games is supposed to be enjoyment. If you're sitting there and you play a game for 5 hours on a stream and you don't enjoy a moment of it, you fucked up. You're doing it wrong. That's not the point of what was created. You understand? It's supposed to be for the joy of it. And I get it, because it's all about money now. It's the same thing that happens with professional sports or wherever big money comes, right? Well, do you think that the pro athlete always...
What percentage of person on Earth gets money for playing video games? How many zeros do I have to put after the decimal point before I can get to the realistic number of how many people get money for playing video games on this fucking Earth? What percentage of people get money for playing video games?
Sports or wherever big money comes, right?
Okay.
Well, do you think that the pro athlete always loves what they're doing?
Yeah,
no,
definitely.
but they should at the very least love the game they're playing. If they're going to make it their living and what they're going to do the most of, then they should actually have some level of enjoyment of doing it. I think that's been lost by a hell of a lot of people. Okay? Seriously. I don't
What does this mean?
I don't get it. So you understand where my frustration comes in.
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about
games of the year
now.
coming out, I start playing them. I'm blown away. I love them. And
What's
the
the
immediate
point?
feedback I get from the chat, this game's boring. Go back to Call of Duty. Go back to this other game where we get a quick laugh or whatever. We don't want to see you play this one because it's too long. That gets me. It's too long.
You're talking to your own viewers right now.
It's too long. Isn't that supposed to be a good thing? Like, if the game has a good story, good gameplay elements, don't you want more of it? But a lot of people, no, the game's too long. I just can't follow it. I can't tune into that stream or whatever, right? So, that's what I mean. It frustrates me.
Is this a long-term bag? I don't think this is a long-term bag play, is it?
When I know these are the best games, I want to put out playthroughs of them, and people aren't along for the ride.
Trust me, on Twitter, you're going to see it later when he says the games are too long. How about Breath of the Wild? That was too long, and he said it was negative. Also, fucking Gears of War was too long. He says too long everything. The fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza was too long.
I know these are the best games. I want to put out playthroughs of them, and people aren't along for the ride. Instead, they say, well, I'll be back when
I think
you play
it's
so-and-so.
I think it's the viewership thing is starting to get to him, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. I think the viewership thing is starting to eat at him.
Instead. But what about this being one of the best games of the year? I don't care. So honestly, I would like your feedback on this, okay? Because here's the thing. Some of these do get support. As of now, the reason that I've kept Hollow Knight Silksong in the rotation as primarily a daytime stream is because it has worked. Every single time that I've streamed Silksong, we've hit the support goal. So I'm able to then keep it as a daytime stream. Even though...
Except for that one time you had to take tips the next day, but go ahead.
The attendance dwindles. Even though we go from 220 viewers down to 100-something, low hundreds, still I hit my support goal, so I'm able to still do that stream. Do you understand?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Let's try to get some feedback, shall we?
What are we
Please
supposed
tag
to
me in the
say?
chat. I want everyone's feedback
What should I say? I don't even know what I'm supposed to give feedback on.
on why this is.
What should I
Let's
say?
see. First of all, Kaio Games says, no, not Kaio Games, Kaio Gomez says, your chat is, oh, that's not even a word, but your chat has too many haters who tell you they hate everything that you do. Don't cater to the 50 who leave, cater to the 150 that stay.
Yes.
Matt says the grass is always greener on the other side.
What does that mean? Just say random quotes. Just say random quotes about life there. That's the play here. Yeah. Pot calling the kettle black, as they say.
Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid. He goes, Matt says the grass...
Oh, he said, Gumbulon Prime says, gotta remember that people are here for you and you have to be entertaining too. That's what he said. That is a good point.
Grass is always greener on the other side. Gumbulon Prime, I'm just going to say this. What you said is so fucking stupid. He goes, got to remember, people are here for you and you have to be entertaining. Dude, if I wasn't entertaining, no one would be on this podcast.
Yes. Yeah, that's why are you talking about people not being here on the show then?
Okay. No one would watch my content. No one would support it. There wouldn't be thousands of people who clip and restream. I'm entertaining.
Because you're a hyper-fixated individual.
May not be for the same reasons.
Yes,
some could be
yes.
positive, some could be negative. But
Thank you. Yes. Similar to how serial killers documentaries are interesting, they are interesting for not very positive ways.
People find me entertaining, you incredible fucking idiot.
Okay.
Or else no one would be here. That's the dumbest statement I've ever heard. Christian says, when you force yourself to play a game that you don't like, it comes through. I think you should just play what you like. Well, here's the thing. I understand what you're saying.
I need money.
But at the same time, this is a business. I do have to have streams.
Wait, I thought you just said people are losing sight of this and that they need to play games not for money but for entertainment. I'm getting confused.
That are going to pay the bills.
I can't keep
up.
up.
So there may be a time when there's a game that I'm not particularly liking at that moment, but maybe I'll like it better later. That's happened. There's been a few games at first I don't like, or there's moments I don't like, but overall I do enjoy my experience, okay? Also, to be honest, it doesn't work. For example, like I've literally just talked about on this podcast, I love classic JRPGs. I would like to play more of them. I wanted to play Metaphor last year, but after playing 12 hours of the demo, we weren't hitting any goals whatsoever, and it was my least supported stream, so I had to drop the game and never played the full retail version. Okay? That's direct feedback I got from the audience. Now, let's say I said, well, screw it, I'm playing it anyway. So now I commit to an 80-hour playthrough. Okay? That could be upwards of 40 streams where every time I play it, I'm not making any money. How do I stay in business? The answer is I don't. And I've had to make tough decisions like this where I have to say, this works, this doesn't. Stay with this, drop this. And there's nothing you can do. When you're an adult and you have responsibilities and this is your job, you have to make those tough decisions. Okay? A lot of people don't. This is just funny to them, their hobby. They can do whatever they want because they have a 9 to 5 outside of it. Or they're so large, they're so huge that they don't have any financial problems because they're getting thousands and thousands of viewers a stream.
How did they get there?
They're rolling in dough. Well,
how did they get there? How did they get there?
The guy who has a normal life, just like you, and I sit here and I enjoy games.
Okay.
And
how did they get there?
I have to play things that work for my job. No one goes to work, works an 8-hour shift, and the boss says, oh, well, you're just not getting paid for today because it didn't really help anything.
You have chose this lifestyle. It is no one's fault but your own.
I'm really hoping that at least a few days when I work this week, I'll make some money. You know? Okay. It's not how life works. So
yes, when you choose to be a streamer as your full-time job, that is exactly how you're making your life work.
Excuse me. I do think that playing everything that I want to play would never work, just to be honest, okay? But I'm okay with balancing. I'm okay with balancing things so that we have enough of the things that other people want and I want, or finding that happy medium to make ends meet, then I'm good with that. And that has been working. It has. It's just that sometimes there's tough decisions that have to be made on what gets played and what doesn't. Mute says viewer quality over viewer quantity. Now that is actually quite an important factor.
He's agreeing to this. I thought he was going to get pissed. He's agreeing to this. Yes, that is true. I want higher quality viewers. And you know what that means? The ones that give money.
Quality over quantity. All right? Why? Because you might have 5,000 viewers, but if 4,500 of the viewers are fucking trolls who hate your guts, it doesn't matter that you have 5,000 viewers. Get it? You need to have people who like who you are, who like the content you put out, who will engage and support said content. Because then it doesn't matter how many viewers you have, you're still successful. That's what's been happening, honestly, with Silksong. Even though it's not a large audience for it, there are people who like the game and come and support it, so I can keep playing it. And I'm very grateful for that. I really, really am, because I love that game. It's the same thing with Suikoden right now, and that's the conundrum I'm having about Suikoden 2. Suikoden 1 was well supported. Suikoden 2 is not being well supported.
I think this is the highest density of money talk in any podcast we've ever done on this show. I really think it is. Every single aspect of the show has been about money. Nothing else at all. Nothing else at all.
It is dipping in views and is dipping in support, and I want to keep it going. At this point, we're just reaching around the halfway point of the game, but I don't know if I can keep it going now because people aren't supporting it as much. You know, I really hope that today we can rally and hit the goal. I mean, here we are an hour into the podcast.
He's begging for ideas on how to beg now.
Almost done with the show, and I've raised what? Not even $20? That's horrible. That's not good. The whole idea was that I was trying to get a head start, so when I play Suikoden, we're good. But you see my point? Like, there's certain games that I love, that I think are great, and in some cases that the entire gaming community think are Game of the Year contenders, and I can't get people to come by the streams. And I don't know what to do about that.
Big ups free ice cream. People should only play games how I play games is what he's telling you. Yes. How I play games the best, and what I do is the best. Everyone else does it weird. And the other gamers are doing it wrong because all they care about is money. Right. Medusa Jr. in house. Medusa's hard chopping block. DSP Gaming dies. Big ups, Medusa Jr. Big Dog says now he wants to put the least amount of effort in gaming too. He wants to cut out the embarrassing clips, and I think there is an aspect of that. I thought that was an option of what we could go today. Is I'm not playing anything that's not something I want to play, but we're not even saying that. I don't even know what we're saying anymore. I thought for a second he was going to say, I'm just choosing games I want to play. Fuck it. That's gone because he just said it's a business. I have to choose things that make money. So that's out. It's not that anymore. I thought maybe then he was going to say fuck indie games. He didn't say that. So now I don't know what's left. What are we going to say then? Just money. Yeah, just money me, man. This is interesting now too ago. We kind of got to an interesting point again.
Says, what's the difference between yesterday's talk and today's podcast? Yesterday's
Buckwell, I think, is liking the attention he is getting from LARPers and is slowly changing. I'm being honest. I think Cuckwell is starting to learn.
Buckwell says, what's the difference between yesterday's talk and today's podcast? Yesterday's talk wasn't a talk. It was a build-up session to get attendance before we started gameplay, and it lasted about 30 minutes. The podcast runs typically 90 minutes. The podcast has set topics that we cover that I like to have as segments, a planned-out show, as opposed to those build-up things are just kind of messing around and killing time. It's a different vibe, completely. Here's your answer.
And don't ask it again. Or I might get a little ban happy, if you know what I'm saying, Cuckwell. Keep the DLCs coming. And don't talk. All right. Well, this is definitely resonating with the audience today.
Gameplay streams on Kick are dead as fuck. IRL vlogs dominate the site. So what? What's the point of that statement?
He's just telling you a fact?
I can't do IRL content because of the level of trolling that I have. So it's not possible.
There's plenty of people playing games on
Kick. What's the point of what you just said?
Including WPIG. Great Death Stranding playthrough. How does it even apply
to me?
Oh.
You know who I am. You know the content I make. You know that I'm completely different. Every time that you look at my situation stands apart from everyone else's.
So why do you need advice then? Figure it out.
I'm a guy who's been around for 17 years. I'm in a unique situation with the level of scrutiny that's on me every day, the level of harassment that's on me. I do things differently. What's the norm for others is not the norm for me.
Okay, so that means you're going to get less viewers on Kick than some other people, and you got to figure it out yourself then.
I get good support from Kick for gameplay. I do. Between the subs, the viewership, and now these kicks that are going to be coming, I get good support. Do you really think that I would be co-streaming on Kick if I didn't get anything out of it? Of course I do.
It's free money. That's why you do it.
Your point is a moot point. It doesn't apply. It's invalid. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
And you definitely have been complaining about Kick support being low for the last month, have you? You definitely haven't been doing that? Just want to be clear. Okay.
Big Mitch makes a good point. He says, looking at the views is the same as trying to look at videos on your on-demand content. Yeah, it does apply to some things, for example, ad revenue, but it's just not super important. What's more important is the support you're getting. So just worry about that. Now, I get that, but the point I'm also making is take a look at these games. Claire Obscure and Blueprints did not get good support. I'm making this clear. There were some streams that did, but many of those streams were my least earners, my lowest earners. So you're telling me whenever I play a game that's one of the best of the year, best RPG, best puzzle game, best Metroidvania, low attendance, low support. So does that mean I skip the best games of the year? That means that I don't get to play the best games.
What is
How
our
can I call
option
myself
here?
A variety gamer and a variety streamer if I skip what's known to be the best because I have an audience that sits here and complains that those games are boring.
What is our Okay, let me bang my head in the wall so I can be more like a DSP fan. Okay, just did it. What am I supposed to do? I want to help DSP Gaming. What do I do? What advice am I going to tell you? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I do not know what he's asking for. I didn't really do that. That was my fist in the desk.
Then basically won't support them. That's my conundrum here.
What do you
that
want?
That really is my conundrum.
I have no idea how I can help. Just pay? I don't know where we started. I don't know where we're ending. And great podcast here, as Buckwell was alluding to.
So the thing is, I get people who are trying to be like helpful, but they don't understand that the way that they're saying things, it doesn't help. Like one person just says, you're overcomplicating things. If you absolutely never talked about income, if you never talked about support, if you didn't have goals, if you just played games and had fun, you'd be successful. Wrong.
Yeah, I have to beg my ass off, dumb fucks. You guys are too stupid.
Wrong. Want to know how I know that? Because I've been doing this for 17 years, and I have the track record to show.
Now, you've only been begging for 7, 8-ish.
But that just doesn't work. There was a time when I didn't have to do that shit, right? There was a time when everything was based off ad revenue, and things were good. Those times are long fucking gone, dude. Long gone. In
so
fact,
what? We have to beg?
The only streamers that don't have to talk about support are the streamers that have gone viral.
That is not true.
Ones that hit the algorithm and they get thousands and thousands of viewers a day, they don't ever have to mention goals or income. Literally every other fucking streamer does it.
This is one of the most insane things he's ever said.
All right? I'm just going to say this as clearly as I can say it.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't do this for a living. You wish you could. You watch big streamers and then you try to apply that to small-time people. That's not fair. In fact, that's insane. It means
we're seeing something insane right now.
You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Your opinion is invalid. I've tried different things. Doesn't work. When I bring up income and goals, I make them. When I don't bring up income and goals, no one contributes. It's pretty simple. Cause and effect.
All right. This much copium could euthanize a horse, says Nick SF. I hope it's not a Urara situation. The dude says he skipped Borderlands 4 for what? Because he didn't think it was going to get money. Waffle Bunny says, fence it so hard you have nowhere to go. That's what he's doing right now, actually. He doesn't know his final point. Wesley H says, it's always someone else and they can do what would they have, but never hold on, let's start again. It's always someone else, and they can do or what they have, but never what he could do to change to be better to his fans. They exist for money only, and that is correct. He just wants to know how he can get more money from them, and I'll hit it.
He had a stroke. He's mush mouth.
That was my fault. Copeside Phil says the pie chart for this podcast will be 100% talking about money. I can't wait to see it. I hope Gal does it today. And Velvet Raven said Phil's not mad about games. He's mad he can't scam anymore. This rant is just seething, soothing, and coping about his inadequacy. And I agree with you. This one turned interesting, I'll tell you that. Iwamoto says the quarterly third path pity sessions. Oh, that's a good way to explain it. The quarterly third path pity sessions. That's what we're doing.
Okay, thank you to Jimmy. Jimmy did a $2 super chat. Are you religious or nah? Well, my personal beliefs are my own, and as you know, I try not to bring that into my content. Reason being, I've always said this, politics and religion are two of the most dividing topics that
So why'd you
discuss.
do DSP politics?
All right, seriously. Like, there are some people who are intelligent, calm individuals, very rational, and you could say to them, hey, I believe in this.
Shit's 412.
And it's okay if you don't. We could still come together on agreement of certain things, right? But there's other people who say, hey, I'm of this religion. They're like, you're my hated enemy. Wait, but I didn't even say it. You're my hated enemy because you're of that religion. Holy shit. That's how some people are. It's just
Raised Catholic
right? You
much?
can say, I'm left wing, I'm right wing. I hate you. What do you mean? How dare you have a view that's not of mine? Not in line with my belief system. You are my enemy. The life is black and white. There's no way we could ever agree to disagree. There's no way we could come to the middle on some kind of like an agreement on something or any kind of, you know what I mean? No way. We must kill each other. So when it comes to my content, I try to leave it out. All right? Maybe one day things will change. Maybe as I get older, there'll be a time we can actually do content like that. We can have a night stream where like, hey, let's just discuss everyone's different kind of religious beliefs, moral beliefs. We'll have discussions like that as I get older. And maybe as the world mellows out a bit, I don't know. I just don't think we're at that kind of climate right now where we can talk about that shit. I feel like right now, if I opened up about that kind of stuff, people would absolutely freak the fuck out. They'd be, I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he has that belief. I hate him now. I loved everything he ever did up to now, but now that he said that, now I'm done with it. You know? I'm not going to go there. Okay?
Yeah, that literally happens, so that's why.
Oink, did a $2 super chat. Would you watch story-driven game you're playing? I will say this. This is kind of interesting, okay? So, many years ago,
don't care.
But I best playthroughs. And you want to know what I said back then? I said, I think my best playthroughs are narrative-based games. Like Heavy Rain.
Maybe this is the point.
Dead.
Maybe.
The reason is because they're not heavy gameplay, but they allow me to absorb a story and do fun improv commentary to give you my insights on what's going on in the story. In the case of Heavy Rain, to try to guess who the killer is. In the case of The Walking Dead, to talk about what I think about the moral stuff that's going on in the game, these life or death situations, who you ally with, who you trust, who you don't. And I think that's some of the best stuff that I do, and people really resonate with it, and that's why they want me to play all these narrative-based games, and they want it, you know, that's where I get the most views. Can you imagine me saying that today? Do I even play that kind of game anymore? No, I couldn't. Like, literally, no one would listen. No one would watch that shit. Seriously. And I know because there were
shit. That's for sure.
Like that didn't do very well. Like, I remember, I think the last major game of that style would have either been, if you're talking just in general, Detroit Become Human, but then also the horror games that I play.
How long ago was that?
Supermassive games, right? Where I do commentary over what's taking place in the story, right? So just think of it this way. Last year, out of all the games that I played, do you remember that game? What was it called? The Casing of Frank Stone or whatever it was called? Do you remember that playthrough? Do you know that was a really good playthrough? It was. It was like watching a horror movie together, me commentating on it, having a good time, and it didn't bring in views, and it didn't bring in much attention at all. It was the casting of Frank Stone. Excuse me, not the casing. The casting of Frank Stone. Okay?
Casing.
People just don't like the same stuff they used to like anymore. Seriously, and it's sad because I really do feel like that's the stuff that back in the day got me notoriety on YouTube. Was that, oh my God, someone's doing improv commentary over this story-based game, and it's hilarious. He's making jokes, he's cracking jokes, but he's also speculating on what's going on. He's got some good social commentary on the issues and things that are rising.
Social commentary.
This is really entertaining. Today, I do the same exact kind of playthrough. Wow, this is boring. Yeah. What it is the world has changed, culture has changed. Seriously. That's what's happened. Today, it's like people want to see me just play Call of Duty and go through a gameplay loop, shooting up people, raging, but then every once in a while doing well, getting a kill streak. To them, that's more important and more meaningful and interesting than me doing a narrative-based game and having all this stuff to add with my commentary. It seems like they just don't care about that.
I'll make this better later, you know? But
it's sad.
You get the point.
It's sad that that's what's happened. I think the gaming in general has moved on and changed a lot in the past 10 to 15 years from how it was when I started as a YouTuber. I think in general, you know, when you go to more business models like Grand Theft Auto Online, Fortnite, the monetization of you know, FPS games with microtransactions and seasonal update content, now it becomes more about the loop, more about the grind, more about the repetition than it is about those meaningful moments of a game where something awesome happened in the plot and you were there when the person had their honest first reaction about it. Like, no one seems to care anymore. And it's sad. You know what I'm saying?
What are we going to do about it, man?
I do think it's very sad.
Yep, Copeside feels correct. The game always changed, but one thing never does. You know what that is. It's 1 o'clock, man. We got to get out of here. I got to get out of here, too. First hockey practice tonight. Chuck Berry, great fucking point, man.
No.
He's missing that all other streamers who aren't big enough to live without begging just get a job instead. Yes, there are thousands upon thousands of people that are streaming that, you know, don't get enough income to make it their full-time thing, so they have another job. That's very normal. That's most people. And they don't beg instead. Tobby says, nice crash out, King. Crash out's coming in great this season. Green of the Green says, showered with money for 2 weeks, still a money crash out. I know. He's hit it sounds like he hasn't hit a goal in a month. He's hit all the goals for the last, 5 days. The 2 weeks ago, I mean, the last 2 weeks before that were rough, to be honest, but I don't know, man. A Curious Mage says, hey, big ups on going viral, dude. This will go viral. This is the crash out that people are going to clip. Medusa Jr. says, he says that shit instead of this shit. Big ups. And Seabook Dev, that's correct.
No, see,
Phil's religion is donations are good, detractors are evil, and that's the beginning and end
This
of
is
it.
what I'm saying. Someone just tipped $1.50 and said, I do see some people playing games like Suikoden and Hollow Knight and getting 1,000 viewers.
Yes.
You're right. That's what I'm trying to bring up. Do you understand? It's not that I'm not successful. It's not that I don't have an audience. It's that the majority of that audience doesn't want to see me play these games that seem to be the best of the year. So
what does that tell you, then?
Do I adapt? Do I not play those games? Do I play them in a different method? Am I doing something wrong? Because it's not that I don't have an audience. I do. And that
I think
audience
it's
shows up
'cause you're
and engages and
boring.
in general supports my content, or else I wouldn't make a living. So then what is it about these particular games? That seems to be the answer that it's eluding me. And I'll be honest with you, one of the things that I do think it is, to be honest, is you have newcomers that come by every once in a while. They come to the stream, and they see me play the game, and they get interested. Oh, wow, this is Darkside Phil. I've heard so much about this guy. Let's actually check out the stream. They'll watch the stream, and at the end of the stream, they'll be like, I don't understand. All these people on the internet say this guy is like the devil.
Yep.
They say he's a scumbag. They say all he talks about is money. Literally, that didn't happen in the stream. Yeah, he brought it up a few times, but that's not what it was all about. He didn't berate the viewers. He didn't attack people. In fact, that was an entertaining stream. Okay?
So why don't they stick around then, and why aren't they watching the gameplay? It's interesting, numbers keep going down, which is exactly what DSP said himself is happening, but yet there's all these people saying how awesome he is and how he's not as bad as everyone says. Why aren't they staying around?
They show up for their second stream. But then the second stream happens to be a game that I have to pay attention to the game, and then the troll brigade moves in, and they come in with their 100 accounts saying nasty
there you
things,
go.
awful things, right? Robots, spam accounts, attacking, or they're in kick chat, they enjoy their first night, but then you get a more sarcastic group, and this group is here to just basically dump on me and be toxic, right? Then that person says, oh, I'm going to do a super chat to support Phil because I like these first 2 streams I attended. So they do a super chat, and within 24 hours, they have 20, 30 people
here's the point.
messaging them on their
Here's the point. We just want to blame everything on detractors. There we go.
account, and
We
they're
got there.
saying, hey, fuck you for supporting Darkside Phil, you piece of shit. You scumbag. Now we're going to harass you. Now we're going to dox you. And they fucking post their shit up on Kiwi Farms. They're doxing shit. So why do you think I can't get a positive audience for games? Honestly.
Don't blame me.
Because now it's starting now to the point where I have changed so much in the last couple of years. And it's not just, oh, it's him. It's the quality of the content I'm putting out. No longer can you say his quality sucks. All his equipment's outdated. He doesn't try. He doesn't set anything up. Look at the setup. I set up all this shit for this morning. His lights and everything.
I'm looking.
No, it's not that. It's not that I don't put in effort. I'm here 6 days a week streaming full time, double streams. It's
Action is not achievement.
not that I don't have the equipment. It's not that I don't have the personality. It's that when people try to be positive, new people, they get fucked with. So why would they stick around?
So blame
Don't you think
detractors
after your
then.
first, second, third
Good
stream
idea.
experience where there's a bunch of toxic jerks in the chat that I can't moderate, and then you're getting harassed for liking my content, don't you think people are going to leave? So how on earth could I ever grow? How could I ever get an audience for the hot new game?
I got it now. He's wondering why his numbers are going down after he made all these changes, right? He really expected things to be going well at this point since all these awesome changes he's made.
That are popular, like Claire Obscure or Blueprints or Silksong, when people can't even have a safe environment to be in when they're on my streams. Right? And then, if they try to search for my content, they get, Phil is a greedy asshole. Phil did this, and I didn't do it at all. It's completely live, completely fabricated. Phil did this horrible
Phil is addicted to WWE Champions. Oh, by the way, it's all a lie.
Phil did this, and I didn't do it at all. It's completely live, completely fabricated. Phil did this horrible thing. Phil crashes out on stream, and all you do is you watch the clip, and it's just me reacting to like a cheap death on a game. You know,
how many of those do you watch? You're crashing out now, though, so that will be a duty title for sure.
Everyone does.
And he won't be lying.
On a gameplay stream? But Phil crashing out, that's the clip. See, Phil's an awful person. He crashed out.
Yep. And
So-
Meemology will probably use that wording as well. Can't wait to watch it tomorrow.
What
It'll
do
be
you
a lot
think
of fun.
is going to happen? Do you think I can even affect any of that stuff? It's an honest question. Could I affect any of that? Could I change any of that? I would like to have a positive audience that comes by for the good new games. I
Ignore
want
the
to enjoy them.
trolls.
Why is it
Ignore
that
the
I have to
trolls.
really struggle through certain styles of games that are the best of the year, but then if I just simply play a game that has like
He needs
a
more
repetitive game like
RGBs.
Call of Duty, then it goes well. I don't get it. To be honest
Okay,
with you.
here's the first step. Stop crashing out. And number 2, literally ignore trolls. That's my honest advice I would give if I was the manager here.
I don't get it because it used to be the opposite.
Also, I would say get some certifications
be-
online rolling with something you think you can do.
People were here for the big chill games. They were here for Heavy Rain, for The Walking Dead. It didn't have to be a bunch of crazy gameplay. It could just be us relaxing and enjoying my company while I do commentary over a game like that. People loved it. Now it's, well, that's boring. Right? I don't even know what else to say.
All right, we done yet? I got to be out of here in 9 minutes,
Okay.
literally. He should be done soon. Come on.
Well, guys, I think I've gabbed enough, but I do want to say, please.
Thanks. I have no idea what I was gabbing about, or I don't even know what advice I was looking for, but I received none. Thank you, and it's the troll's fault. Thank you.
Let's get some support so that now, when I'm playing Suikoden 2, I don't have to worry the entire stream that it's going to be the dead stream. Let's go. We got no subs on Kick today. There was 1 resub. We got no subs at all. No membership.
God.
The tips have been $1 each. Can we please get some support? So when I'm playing Suikoden, it's like, well, it's another dead stream. We literally just had 8 or 9 straight streams of hitting the goals. Can we stop? Can we break this fucking pattern? I'm serious. I'm pissed at it now. This is a good game I'm about to play. Now, you might not agree or you might not respect the classics, and that's okay. But you at least
Why do I have to tip for the game I'm playing? Why do I have to tip for the game you are playing? Oh, shit, am I recommended, guys? There's a hot streamer, and she's playing Super Mario Brothers 2. I better go tip her. I love that game. Is that how you want the internet to work?
respect my content or else you wouldn't be here in a positive capacity. Let's get some goddamn support right now and be here in a positive capacity. Let's get some goddamn support right now so that when I play this game, I don't have to support right now. The capacity. Let's get some goddamn support right now so that when I play this game, I don't have to fucking worry about this shit. Let's go.
Wow, he's letting it all hang out today. That's a look into the mind right here. He is worried. What are we worried about, man? Look at that. No tips. Wait, hold on. Come on. What does Ashton say? Please give me the one that says no tips.
He's been doing this for 15 years, and he got punked out by a guy in a cow costume and a guy dressed as Toad.
One more.
But he's fat.
Oh, one more, Ashton. Give me a good one.
Door dashing slob.
Give me the one I want. It's random, though. One more chance. Oh, it'll happen in a second now.
He's sad. He's disappointed.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We'll take that one. We'll take it. Big ups, Jambalaya. That is the key. Get a job if you have trouble with money. Don't beg.
Seriously, just skipping all this bullshit. Everyone's sending me $1 tip with toxic stuff.
Yep.
So
how does that
just
feel?
Ignore this nonsense.
Yep.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
All right, man. You got him.
Fuck these 3 dippy doos.
You got
There
him,
you go.
man.
All 3 morons. Fuck off. I'm not reading any of your messages because you're all trolls and you can kiss my ass. Okay.
Okay, that's not ignoring them. That would not consider that an ignore. That is reading them and saying fuck you and letting it get to you. Pretty cool, man. Dippy doos.
Princess Luna with a $5 super chat saying, right now. Thank you to Princess Luna. I appreciate that.
Someone that is never in chat and just sees the crash out and has to donate.
The first one was actually the biggest one from Ian.
Okay.
Let's get our first sub of the day on Kick right now. Let's get a tip bigger than $2. Let's get a new top super chat on the leaderboard. So let's beat $6.83. Let's get some support from all around on there right now.
Yeah, Copeside Phil, that was the finish. Shut the fuck up and give me your money was how we ended. That'll be fun to retweet later when it's on
Let's get
Twitter.
Some kicks of 100 or more so I can actually count it. Because I can't count these single kicks. Like I said, sadly, they don't even have a way to accumulate those kicks to know how much I got. Like right now, you guys who are doing them, listen, I appreciate it. I have no idea how many you gave, and there's no way for me to figure out. There's not even a leaderboard that exists yet. They have to create it. They basically launched the kicks program without a way to track them, which I think is silly. Why would you launch a new program of support without a way to actually track the dang thing? But they did. So now I can't even tell.
Wake up, Jew. The kicks are back.
How I'm doing, and that sucks.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it, man.
I'm literally looking right now. They still, there's nothing. I've added nothing.
Don't worry about it. Figure it out later. They're sending you pennies. Michael A.E. says, we all wish we could be like this guy and beg for money. I haven't asked someone other than the bank for money since I was 16. That's how most people operate. You know what I'm saying? Normal human beings. Big ups, Michael, though, for not doing it. Velvet Raven says, literally the dad from the Burger King kitchen episode of Kitchen Nightmares without the mob ties. I don't know Kitchen Nightmares that well, but I will hit this for you.
I can't tell.
I will hit this for you anyways. Here we go. Bingo. Blue Blaze says, look at all the pretty lights. Why am I not popular at? Also, please contribute. That's what he did. Look, you can't say it's about quality of content anymore. Look at this. Also, you can't say it's about effort. I stream 6 days a week. That doesn't mean that it's good. Yeah, I think this is a much-watched situation as well, Camping Dutchman. I'll change the timestamps when I get home later.
That, and that. There we go. Okay.
Also, I want to do a movie night on Kick. Let's think about something to watch. I know you're talking about something else, Bing Berlin, but let's do a movie night. That'd be fun. We can do that on Kick. They don't care.
Okay.
Watch whatever we want. Let's watch Titanic. Let's do it. Not Titanic. That was a joke.
I don't know anything about the Anno series. I've heard the name.
Okay, don't care.
Euthanasia, if the kicks...
Mills Take Miami 3.
Euthanasia, if the kicks system works the same as how bits worked on Twitch, the streamer will keep 100% of the kicks. And each kick is a penny.
Sorry.
The streamer will... The kicks system works the same as how bits worked on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
The streamer will keep 100% of the kicks. And each kick is a penny.
Okay.
That's how it worked on Twitch, where Twitch made their profits when you bought the bits.
Gotta finish, man. Come on.
That was the transaction where they made money, and all the bits went 100% to the streamer. So I'm assuming, because again, Kick pretty much copies Twitch all the time with everything they do. I'm assuming that's exactly how this is going to go. That it's going to be you keep it all, but they make the money on the transaction up front. Because you actually take a look at the profit, it's very similar to the sub. Right now, if you subscribe to someone or you gift a sub on Kick, basically the streamer keeps $4.75 and Kick keeps...
Buckwell says, are you actually open to feedback and legit criticism? 2 out of 3 times you banned me, it was legit feedback. I'm almost afraid to send this and getting banned.
25 cents. So if you look at how when you're buying the kicks, it's the same ratio where they'll charge you to
I want something funny, Aloha Snack Bar. Is that funny? I prefer something funny.
That's the system.
Even if it's like bad funny.
They haven't announced anything. They haven't even talked about it. They just launched it and didn't even explain it. So it's all just guessing at this point.
Okay, come on, man. 3 minutes. I got to be out of here. Might be the end of the divorce line if I don't get out of here.
Well, let me ban you first. He says, are you open to real legit feedback? Because I've given you feedback before and you banned me. No, you see, you don't understand what feedback is. You don't. There's a difference between constructive criticism and either being unfair or toxic. If you actually have a constructive suggestion for improvement, that is something that I can apply or at least consider, versus you're just doing it all wrong and that's your problem, but then you have nothing to say positive about what you could do to improve.
Got it.
Or if it's been something that literally I've said a million times why I can't do. Like, for example, I cannot do a fan lobby, because if I do, the trolls will take up half the spots and ruin the lobby.
So only positive feedback, guys. You got it.
So then if you say, well, it's your own fault because you don't do fan lobbies, you're just trolling. I've already logically explained why I can't do it. Just because you emotionally want the fan lobby doesn't mean I can make it happen. I can't finger snap the trolls away.
He said he was going to ban him. I'll check it.
Trolls. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. If you have something constructive to say,
ooh, he didn't ban him yet.
Great. But if not, then keep it to yourself, because no one gives a shit about your toxicity.
He did not ban him yet.
Go.
Not banned. He did ban Sir Begs a Lot Real, Cat's divorce lawyer, and Fat Cat Cancerous Uterus. He banned all those.
Gameplay today. So is there any final topics, anything that anyone wants to bring up?
Yeah, no other topics, man.
Support? If not, we're literally ending the show at $28, which means, once again, this is going to be an impossible climb to hit a goal with Suicode N2. And it's going to suck. I want to hit the goal. I want to be keeping the momentum. I want Suicode N to continue. We're having a great time with the playthrough. I can't make people support certain kinds of games. There's nothing I can do about it. As much as I talk them up and I enjoy them and I play them and, try to make them positive experiences, I don't know what to do about it. Hey, see what's happening? So people are spamming one kick in the kick chat. Someone's like, did you see your future stepdad just sent you a big amount of kicks? No, I can't see it because the spam got rid of it. I couldn't even see it. See the problem? So definitely we got to do something to fix that. I hope that they will reprogram this thing and fix it. Oh my God. I can't even find it. Okay. There's no way for me to track it. People are saying your stepdad, he did a 500 kick contribution.
500 kicks from future stepdad. That's $5. Good job. Good pause. Come on. Okay.
Actually, so maybe these kicks will actually work out in the long run. We'll have to see.
Oh yeah, they will.
DCW. Tried Amazon. My parents have a theory. So my wife and I order things from Amazon.
Okay, we can't hear this. Who cares?
Why did you tell me I was getting overnight shipping? And then you'll wait, and sometimes exaggerate.
Don't care about Amazon.
We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. And I was talking to my parents a couple weeks ago, and they think that their theory is Amazon doesn't seem to be using UPS anymore. You don't know what that is? That's United Parcel Service.
Great theory. Don't care.
Delivery return. They just delivered it.
How much? Oh yeah, okay. He just gets into the game in 2 minutes from now.
15% of their orders used to go through UPS.
Don't care. Overnight. Don't care.
Captain DCW. Did I add that to the total by time? Always.
Okay. Let's see the fairy face. He's right, almost there. He's almost there and done.
Should we or should we not do a podcast tomorrow? As of right now, I don't have any topics. So I'm thinking if we skip the podcast tomorrow, we could do another 3.5+ hours of Silksong on that first stream, which would be great progress for the game. Okay? I think these are both good shows. We had good discussion. What I'd like is those watching on demand, please leave comments on this video. I want to hear your thoughts about the new kick stuff. I want to hear your thoughts about games and why.
What is YouTube supposed to say about the new kick stuff?
I can't get viewership for the best games of the year. I really need feedback on this. So please, by all means, do, and hopefully something good comes from this discussion.
What should Kick say about the new? What should YouTube say about the new Kick support? Yeah, I love that, man.
You can figure out, one bit, or excuse me, the one kick kicks. Again, I can't stop it. Even if that is true. Oh, Muckman just made a stupendous point. Muckman says, skip the podcast. You're going to do Chill with Phil tomorrow night. 1,000,000% Muckman just hit it on the head where we chill, and then we'll do Chill with Phil. Okay, show on Sadcast. All right.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right, bye. Live. And he's on break. Perfectly. You all legends. Rain Orion says, we can watch one of those new talkies that ALT just found out about. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. Maybe on Friday or Saturday night, something like that. And Free Ice Cream says, easiest poll in WPIG history. You gave Phil a chance to talk about money. Never underestimate his commitment to talk about money. And I know. We end with a nice round number, though, don't we, guys? 69. Very nice. Very nice. I'll see you tomorrow for probably no kick tonight. I'm not sure. The 5-time, maybe I will get some piss style, man. But I'll see you tomorrow for the, the nonsense. Infamous KS says the podcast was a goddamn mess. It was a must-watch situation, though. No outro, because we gotta go. You're all legends. Send us home. Mew. Not just a laugh. Say something.
Who fucking cares?
Fair enough.